Yes, everyone. So, hello, hi, namaskaram, my dear warriors. I hope you guys are doing really well. So, we are going to continue our journey further. So, we have already finished part A of the subject, that is, the costing portion is already over. I hope you would have thoroughly enjoyed, understood, solved maximum questions, and got the confidence. Now, it is a time to take our journey further to part B of the subject, which is going to be QT, quantitative techniques. Now, QT as a part is going to come for 40 to 50 marks in the examination. Percentage wise, it is going to be 40% of the syllabus. And you know that your exam is going to be for roughly 128 marks. So, 128 into 40%, roughly 48 marks you can tell. And should I tell you guys a very simple secret? Now, in the entire subject of SCM, QT is considered to be a more scoring area than costing. Yes, even though I am a costing faculty, but QT is normally considered by students to be a bit simpler plus scoring. Costing is normally considered to be hard by students, but we have ensured that we make costing simple, we understand the concepts, we solve maximum questions, all of that we have done. But now the same thing has to be done for QT. And you guys will be knowing that QT portion is handled by one of our expert faculties, Asif sir. So I'm here just to give you guys a small introduction about Asif sir. So Asif sir is having around 14 plus years of experience in teaching. So he is an expert in statistics as well as quantitative techniques. He is currently also pursuing CFA level 2. He has taught around 8,000 plus students across the 14 years for CA as well as for CMA. So at CA Foundation, he teaches statistics. Similarly, for CMA, he teaches statistics at the foundation level. At the intermediate level, sir teaches OMSM. At the final level, he is handling QT. So, sir's style of teaching is also similar to mine. So, first he explains the concepts logically. He will solve maximum questions with you. Start with the simplest questions, goes till the highest level of questions. He solves maximum questions from study material, past papers, ensures that you get maximum coverage, maximum question solving, maximum practice, maximum confidence in the examination. One additional special feature that Asif sir does in the class is, yes, on pen and paper, anyways we'll be solving, that anyways we'll be doing. Apart from that, yes, how to apply these things in real life using Excel. You are having an LPP problem. How to do that using Excel? Because once we get into our profession, we will not be using a pen and paper anymore. So how to solve using Excel? That practical tip also he will be explaining. He'll be showing using Excel so that you know exactly how to apply these things in your real life as well. So without any much delay, so let me welcome Asif sir to take over the sessions. So thank you so much, students. So listen to the classes properly, make notes, solve maximum questions, have that learning attitude, and together we'll ensure that we'll aim for 70 plus in our CMA final SCM. Thank you so much, my dear students.
Hi, welcome my dear students. A warm welcome to the part B of strategic cost management, the quantitative technique part we are going to do, and a lot of problem. Most of the problem which we have learned in intermediate level in operations management, but the topic I'm going to take in such a way that you people don't know anything. From the scratch, I'm going to teach you these subjects in detail, so that even if a student he has not performed well in CMA intermediate operations management, could be able to perform well in the exam. In such a way, I'm going to take the classes. Okay. Now, the first session I'm going to take, we are starting with the second chapter. Second chapter means module number 7. It is transportation problem. Okay, Hitchcock and Cooper model. There is another name called Hitchcock and Cooper model, but everyone is used to call transportation problem itself. Sometimes transshipment model is another name used for this kind of question. Okay. Now, transportation problem was first developed by Hitchcock. Professor Hitchcock is an American mathematician. He is the one developed the transportation problem in 1941, and he worked along with Mr. Koopman. They together worked. Then in 1947, Koopman made some further development into the transportation problem. So sometimes it is called what's that, Hitchcock and Koopman transportation problem. That is what it is called. Okay. Now, what is the concept of transportation problem? That I'm not going to explain right now. In the first question, to understand the concept, the real meaning of the transportation problem with a real world scenario, I have already created a question. Okay. Now, what is my plan? All the questions in the final textbook, I'll be solving manually with the pen and paper, and I also have some additional things that so that you will understand the concept is better. I arranged the question bank in such a way that students will be able to understand the things in a in a sequential order. That is how the curriculum is arranged. So you will love it. You will not have any confusion. The textbook has done n number of calculation. Actually, that much is not required. I will make you self-occupied so that you will be able to do all the complex question. So I will be doing in a systematic way. Okay. First, let me tell you how I am going to do the questions. How I am going to do the questions, transportation question. First, I will be teaching you northwest corner rule method. The purpose of teaching northwest corner rule method is not only to learn the northwest corner rule method, but how to cancel the supply side, how to cancel the demand side, how to fix it, how to find out the total cost. So everything you should be able to know to create the final transportation metrics, so that you will be able to present it well in the exam. That you are going to learn in the northwest corner rule method. For your exam perspective, I would like to say in the final level, the probability of testing northwest corner rule method is very low, and even lowest cost entry method also very low. In my experience, to your final level, most of the questions are Vogel's approximation method, and they are asking for testing for optimality. That means you people have to use modified distribution method, or sometime you need to use the further application of modified method is called stepping stone method you have to use. So you should be very comfortable, very clear with the Vogel's approximation method, very comfortable and clear with the modified distribution method, and how to draw the loop, how to use the stepping stone method. You should be comfortable in the final level. If you look at the intermediate history, in 2008 old syllabus, most of the question is tested only Vogel's approximation, that is true in intermediate. But in 2022 intermediate syllabus, many times northwest corner rule method came, but in the recent past exams, Vogel's approximation method only testing in intermediate. In the final, most of the questions are tested Vogel's approximation and modified. So that method you should be very familiar, very comfortable. Okay. So to understand the things in an order, I will be doing two questions in northwest corner rule method. Still now you people didn't understood what is northwest corner rule method. Still you didn't understand. Sorry, what is transportation? Just wait. I will explain what is transportation problem. So I created a case study. From this case study, you will be understanding the concept of transportation problem, not just merely doing this question. Okay. Now this question I will do. Then again, actually in the question 2, which is illustration, I given in the what's the question bank. But instead of doing the illustration, I am going to do the question number 4, which we actually kept for doing Vogel's approximation method. So I will be doing two questions in the initially in northwest corner rule method, so that you will understand what is a minimization transportation problem, what is a balanced transportation problem, how to make transportation metrics, how to cancel, how to cut, all these stuffs you will understand from the first two questions. Then we are going to do the first question in the institute curriculum. illustration number 1 we will do. Actually you will be able to do by yourself. Then we are going to, after doing 3 questions in northwest corner rule method, then we are going to do lowest cost entry method, then we will be doing 2 questions in lowest cost entry method. How many questions? 2 questions. One I will do, okay, even if you feel that we need to do 3 questions, I am ready to do that. Okay. Then once you are an expert in lowest cost entry method, then we will start with the Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method is the toughest method. While considering the first 2, we will be doing 2 questions in Vogel's approximation method. The first I will be doing this question, the 4th question. Then after finishing that, we will be doing the questions illustration number 3 in the textbook, illustration number 3. This I will do in 2 different ways. We will get multiple answers in Vogel's approximation method. This I will be doing in 2 different ways. Then once you are an expert in Vogel's approximation method, then I will teach you modified distribution method. There is some difference. In the textbook, immediately they go on to modified distribution, started drawing loop, so that students will not be able to understand in an easy way. So what I am going to do, I am going to do in a systematic way. First we will do questions which we will get the answer first time. So this question I will do first time. Then I will take illustration 4 from the institute material. I will show you. Then first time we will get the answer directly. Then I will show you what is degeneracy and non-degeneracy. I will explain the concept. Then we are going to do the tough one. If you are able to do these questions, then all other questions is very simple for you. I don't have to teach you. I have to tell you the very basic logic. Then we are going to do unbalanced transportation where supply and demand is not equal. Then we are going to do maximization transportation problem. Okay. Then finally, mathematical formulation of transportation problem. If minimization question, if unbalanced transportation problem came, what we will do? If balanced transportation problem came, what we will do? Okay. And in linear programming chapter, chapter number 2, linear programming chapter, second question is a question related to creation of transportation problem into mathematical model. Okay. I will be doing, there is a mistake in the institute curriculum that we will be covering you. In between, while doing the Vogel's approximation method, I will be showing you how to do these questions in MS Excel. Okay. Now let us start. Let me start. Okay. Look at the look at the first question. This is the very basic stuff. Still now I didn't explain what is transportation, what is transshipment. Nothing. If people don't know anything, you are just listening me. Okay. No idea what is transportation is. Okay. Let us start. Be cool. Okay. Now the first thing. Okay. Let us start from the. Okay. Let us start now. First, there are 2 different ways the words in the question paper is coming. The first one, find the basic feasible solution. Find the basic feasible solution to the transportation problem. This is the first word used in the question. Find the basic feasible solution to the transportation problem. Or the wording could be initial solution to the transportation problem. What are the words? Either they may use basic feasible solution or they may use initial solution to the transportation problem. If this is the word, suppose they are not mentioning, we have 4 methods for solving transportation problem. One is northwest corner rule method, second one lowest cost entry method, third one Vogel's approximation method, Fourth one, Modi's method. Okay, no name of any of the method. They are not mentioning the name of any of the method. Then, if the question in the question paper find a basic feasible solution or initial solution to the transportation problem, then you can use any of these three methods. Okay, first, suppose you can answer the question through northwest corner rule method. You can answer the question through northwest corner rule method. This is the first option. Okay, you can write it. Suppose if the question is find the basic feasible solution or initial solution, then your first option, you can solve the question through northwest corner rule method. Second option is you can solve the question through lowest cost entry method. Lowest cost entry method. Your third option, you can solve through Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method is also called penalty method. Okay, you can use any of these three. Okay, now let me tell you one funny story which happened to me. One of my students, he called me, sir, I have one doubt. In the question paper, they asked me, the question paper, they told us to do a transportation problem in northwest corner rule method. Okay, but I done the answer in Vogel's approximation method. I asked him, why you have done like that? If they are asking northwest, you are supposed to do northwest only. Then why you have gone for Vogel's approximation method? Then he told me, the northwest is very simple. Vogel's approximation is tough. So I felt that that one is good. The thing is that when they are saying northwest means you should use northwest. When they are saying lowest cost means you should use lowest cost. If they are saying do Vogel's approximation method or penalty method means you must use your penalty method. So it's very careful on the word used in the question. If name of the method is not mentioned, you can do in any of these three method. Any of these three method. I repeat. Now, what is the difference between these methods? We should know. Correct? Now, suppose if you are solving a question in northwest corner rule method, if your answer is 2,200,000, if your answer is what? Tell me, 200,000. If you are doing the same question, you don't know what is transportation problem. Okay, if you are doing the same question through lowest cost entry method, your answer might be reduced into 1,85,000. 1,85,000 instead of 2 lakh. Now your cost is reduced into 1,85,000. There is one more possibility. In transportation problem, lowest cost entry method and Vogel's approximation method, there will be multiple answers to the question. There will be multiple answers to the question. The second question in the institute material, which is getting an answer of 665 or 650, which is having multiple answers. 640 we will get, 630 we will get, 610 we will get, 650 we will get. I think institute given the answer is 650 that we are going to do. I would like to tell you, we will get multiple answer from 610 to 665 until that much answer, around 2 to 3 answers we are getting for the same question. Now in your costing part, if you are doing a question in 3 different methods, your answer will be same. Your FM question, what is that one question in FM, you are doing in method A, method B, method C, method it is a third method, your final answer will be same. But here, if you are doing a question in one method, your final answer will be different. Okay, that is a speciality. So your answer might be 1,80,000, your answer might be 1,85,000, 1,80,000. This is the possibility. Now, if you are doing the same question in Vogel's approximation method, your answer will be 1,60,000. This is the one answer. another student got 1,52,000. Now another student got 1,40,000. These are the possibilities in Vogel's approximation method. Okay. Now next, so if the question there, if the word used in the question is find basic feasible solution, find initial solution, then you are supposed to use northwest corner rule method, lowest cost entry method, or Vogel's approximation method. Any one of the method you can use. If the name is not mentioned, you can use any of the method. If the name is mentioned, you can use any of this method. The difference is that you will get different answer. Always the best answer will be on Vogel's, most probably. Okay. Now the second scenario. So you should understand, now you understood what is basic solution, initial solution. Okay. Now second, if the word in the question find optimal solution to the transportation problem. What is the word? Optimal. Instead of optimal, there is one more word. It is optimum. Both are same. If the word in the question is find optimal solution to the transportation problem, then your answer is having two steps. Your answer is having two steps. Step number one, find a basic feasible solution through Vogel's approximation method. Find basic feasible solution through Vogel's approximation method. Now you must use Vogel's approximation method. Should not use, some people is ask, sir, in the first stage can I use northwest, in the first stage can I use Vogel's no. The answer is no. You can use, but if you are using, the next step will be very complex. So strictly follow the rule. If the word in the question, okay, you can repeat me, if the word in the question is optimal solution or optimum solution, your answer first step is find basic feasible solution through Vogel's approximation method. Which method? Vogel's approximation method you have to use. And step number two, find optimal solution through modified distribution method. Okay. Now how to find out optimal solution, which we are going to learn today, how to find out the optimal solution. Okay. Now again there is some listen here. In the last question I told you, while doing a question in Vogel's approximation method, let's suppose we have three students sitting in a same bench. Mr. Sanjay, he got an answer of 1,60,000. Aditya got an answer of 1,52,000. Anushka got an answer of 1,40,000. If I am testing for optimality what? Modified distribution method. Okay. In which method we are testing for optimality? Probable MCQ question. In modified distribution method, we are testing for optimality. Now, if you are testing for optimality, now come back here. Now, the meaning is whether the answer Mr. Aditya, or I don't know what is the first person. Yeah, Mr. Aditya got an answer of 1,60,000. Is the answer of Aditya is the perfect, is the best, optimal one, the very best one? Yes, you are going to check whether it is the best or not. I would like to say this because we got 1,40,000, we got 1,52,000, we got 1,60,000. Aditya's answer is not the best, not the best. Now this is also not the best. Now whose answer is best? Now suppose Anushka's answer is best. 1,40,000 is the best. If you are getting your answer is the best, whether your answer is best or not, which we can test in modified distribution, there is a method called Cij is equal to Dij is equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. In that method, you will be able to know whether it is the best or not. If it is the best, we will stop here and we are going to find out the transportation. We are going to create the transportation matrix and find in the total cost. Now, let's suppose if the answer is not the best, okay, Aditya's answer is not the best, okay, then we are going to draw the loop. That is something called stepping stone. What is that? Stepping stone. By drawing the loop, we will, or what is that? Optimize, or we will create, we will find an improved answer. Okay, that is what we are going to learn. Actually, the main content of the transportation problem is drawing up to the loop. If you are able to know how to draw the loop, then you have done. Nothing more you have to do. That is the extreme, and I will be showing in the institute material only one question. They drawn the loop, but I will be drawing on two questions so that you will be an expert. And all the other remaining questions, maximization, unbalanced, everything they have done in Vogel's approximation method, but in the classroom that I will not do. That you can do, but I will give you the very basics. So from, if you are comfortable in the initial steps, how to find out Vogels, how to find out Modi, how to find out loop, okay, then it is done. The remaining is small adjustment which you will be able to do by yourself. So the concepts must be clear. Okay, now we are going to do, so this is what I explained as of now. Okay, if the word in the question is find basic feasible solution or initial solution, we can solve through northwest, we can solve through lowest cost, we can solve through Vogel's approximation method. If the word in the question find optimal solution to the transportation problem, then step number 1 you should use Vogel's approximation method. Step number 2 you should find modified, you should use modified distribution method, Modi's method. There is one more name is called UV method. What is that? UV method. Now this is the question which we are going to do right now. This question, and after finishing this question, from this question you should be able to know the very basic concept of transportation. Still now the class is started around half an hour. Half an hour time is gone. Still now I didn't explain what is transportation. Okay, what is transportation. Now from this question you will understand what is transportation question. This is a miniature, okay, mini case study. Okay, mini case study, so that you will understand all the concept. So please be very careful on this question. Once your base is strong, then you don't have to worry anything. Okay, so this is the first question I am going to create. Actually question number 3. Okay, now let's start this question. Okay, need, I am going to read, it is the question number 3 in the what is that, practice question bank, and this is the first question, classroom discussion question. Okay, these are the questions which I used to give in intermediate level. The same thing I am giving you right now. Okay, for understanding the concept. Okay, Needline Exporters is a Tirurangad is a name of a place based textile firm. The firm is exporting textile items to Dubai, New York, Manama City. Manama City is a city in Bahrain. So the firm is exporting textile items to Dubai, New York, Manama. So in transportation question language, we call them destinations. Dubai is our destination 1, New York is our destination 2, Manama City is our destination 3. From his 4 factories, okay, located at Madura, Ahmedabad, Shivagashi and Chennai. In transportation language, we call them origin. What is that? We have factory in Madura, we have factory in Ahmedabad, we have factory in Shivagashi, we have factory in Chennai. These are the origins. From here, we are transporting to Dubai, New York and Manama City. Okay, so the origin means the supply point, destination means the point where demand is coming. Okay, now next, he got a requirement of 7,000, 9,000, 18,000 from Dubai, New York and Manama City respectively. So simply the requirement is 7, 9, 18. Okay. Now when a requirement means demand, so you should be familiar with the terminology in transportation. Requirement, what is the meaning of requirement? Requirement means demand. Demand, please understand, requirement means demand. He got a requirement of 7,000, 9,000, 18,000 from Dubai. This means Dubai people require 7,000, New York people require 9,000, Manama city people require 18,000. Please be very careful with this case study. Exam question will be containing case study. If you are able to understand, if you are able to interpret, then you will be able to create the questions in the exam within seconds. If you are not able to just read him by, then if some questions is coming in a twisted way, you will find difficulty over there. You will be handicapped over there. So please be careful. Okay. Now take your calculator. The demand in Dubai is 7,000 plus 9,000 plus 18,000. Your total demand is 34,000. Your total demand is 34,000. Okay, you just compute your total demand. The quantity available at Madura, Ahmedabad, Shivagashi and Chennai are, look at here, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 14,000. These are the supply available in Madura. So I just inquired in my factory in Madura. Oh, Madura factory is having a supply of 5,000. Ahmedabad is having a supply of 7,000. Shivagashi is having a supply of 8,000. Chennai is having a supply of 14,000. Now what I am going to do, I am just adding 5,000 plus 7,000 plus 8,000 plus 14,000. Okay. Now this is 34,000. This is what? Tell me, 34,000. Okay. Now what is the point here? Here, what is that? The availability. Availability means supply. Another terminology you must be familiar in transportation problem. Availability means supply. Requirement means demand. Requirement means demand. Now, whenever you are getting a transportation problem, you should check whether your total demand and supply are same. Total demand and supply are same. You should check it. Now your total demand was 34,000. Now your total supply was, look at here, 5,000 plus 7,000 plus 8,000 plus 14,000. Okay, it is 34,000. Now your total supply was 34,000. 34,000. Now, the per unit cost of transportation, from different origin to destinations, is given in the table below. Normally, very rarely questions will be coming in such a detail. My intention is to understand, is to create an interest, but sometimes question paper contain case study like this. It happened at intermediate level, it happened in the final level. Okay, so you need to create questions. So you should be familiar with the wordings, otherwise you will not be able to create the questions. Okay, the per unit cost of transportation from different origin to destinations are given in the table below. Now the question is, find basic feasible solution to the transportation problem, through northwest corner rule method. Why it is basic feasible, why it is not optimal? In basic feasible, we are just getting the basic answer. This is not the optimal, this is not the best answer. We are just getting the very basic answer. So we are going to do the basic feasible solution to the transportation problem. Till now the question is not over. Now there should be a table. There should be a table on what is that? Transportation costs. Transportation costs. Now see, this is the table. Okay, Madura, this is our one of the factory is having Ahmedabad, then Shivakashi, Chennai. These are the factory. These are our origins. Dubai is our destination. Dubai is our destination. New York is our destination. Manama City is our destination. Now supply. Okay. Now listen, 274331547 okay. Now you should be able to know what is these values. Okay, this 7 means if we are transporting one item from Madura to New York, your per unit cost of transportation is 7 rupees. Okay, it could be 7 lakh, 7 crore, $7. Anyway, let us better, we will call it 7 units. In the language of Kalki movie, we will say it is 7 units is the cost. 7 units is the cost. Okay, anyway, any of the measurement. So what is the meaning of this 5? If you want to transport one item from Shivagashi to Dubai, your per unit cost of transportation is 5 rupee. Your per unit cost of transportation is 5 rupee. That is the meaning of this transportation metrics. Okay, now this one means if you are transporting something from Ahmedabad to Manama, your per unit cost of transportation is 1 rupee. So maybe they will just give you a table like this. They will not give you supply, they will not give you demand. Okay, now you need to fill the supply. How you can fill the supply? From the Madura, yeah, tell me, Madura, there is a requirement. See, he got a Madura, there is an availability of 5,000. 5,000 is here, 7,000 here, 8,000 here, 14,000 here. So you need to fill these value. Demand in Dubai 7,000, demand in New York is 9,000, demand in Manama City 18,000. You may have to fill in sometimes. Okay, now. Okay, now this is the basic table which is given to you. Now I am going to do this question in northwest corner rule method. Okay, now what is my first step? I need to, this is the question given. Now the answer is static. Okay, answer, what I am going to do, first I need to fill the demand and supply. So here onwards answer is starting. The given question I just copied. I am just going to write the demand here. I am going to write the demand here, supply 5, 7, 8, 14,000. Okay, supply demand which I just wrote here. Now you should draw a long line to the right side. A long line to the right side means our supply value initially it is 5,000. Okay, it will reduce into 2,000. Okay, then you will understand it, then it will reduce into 1,000, then it will become 0. So you should have enough space to write the supply. Also the demand it is initially it is 7,000, then it will reduce into 4,000, then it will reduce into 3,000, then it will reduce into 1,000. In this way the demand is reducing, finally it becomes 0. Okay, please be careful. So you should have a long space to write the demand, you should have a long space to write the supply. Okay. Okay, now first let us start. Okay, now demand we wrote, supply we wrote. Okay, demand we wrote, supply we wrote. Okay, now I am going to do the northwest corner rule method. Okay, northwest corner rule in your MCQ sometimes is called FIFO method. First in, first out. First in, first out. Okay, now before going to do, whenever you are getting a transportation problem, suppose in the exam you got a transportation table like this. Step number 1, what you have to do, you need to check whether the given question is a balanced transportation problem or unbalanced transportation problem. How to find out balanced or unbalanced? You just check the total demand. Total demand is 5,000 plus 7,000 plus 8,000 plus 14,000, which is 34,000. Your total demand is 34,000. Now you need to add your total supply also. Sorry, total demand supply is 34,000. Now your total demand is 7,000 plus 9,000 plus 18,000. Your total demand is also 34,000. So demand is 34,000, supply is also 34,000. This is something called balanced transportation problem. If it is not balanced, if supply is 36, demand is 34, then what we will do? That I will be teaching you in unbalanced transportation problem. After we are being an expert in modified method, I will be teaching you that. Second step, sometimes the question might be related to profit. Question might be related to profit. Whether the question given, is it related to profit or is it related to cost, you need to check. So is a cost, if it is a cost related question, the objective of the firm must be minimization. Objective of the firm must be minimization. Now the per unit cost of transportation, see the words, the per unit cost of transportation, that means it is a cost related question. If it is a cost related question, you need to minimize. You need to minimize the cost. If it is a profit related question, you need to maximize the profit. Okay. So there are transportation problem and assignment problem is based on two assumptions. One is it should be balanced. Total demand and total supply should be same. That is the first assumption in transportation problem. If it is assignment problem which we are going to do, number of jobs equal to number of people. Then second assumption, it should be minimization. Maximization cannot be able to do. But if it is maximization, we will convert into minimization by finding the opportunity loss matrix. So here total demand and total supply are same. So first all the very fundamentals I have done. Now you need to do how to do the question. Okay, everything is over. Now let us start. Okay, demand and supply equal is a minimization question. All the criteria test is done. Now let us start doing the question. My dear friends, northwest. This is west, this is east, this is north, this is south. Northwest means left side upper. Left side upper is again a MCQ. Northwest corner rule method means what? Left side upper. This is what northwest. Simply, this is a FIFO method, first in, first out. First in, first out, where we are giving priority to the left upper side. Left upper side. So, this is the left upper side. Now, look at here. First, we are going to transport from Madura to Dubai. That means these two left. This is the northwest. From Madura to Dubai, you are going to transport. Okay. Now, look at here. The Dubai man, the man in the Dubai, he want 7,000 units. He want how many units? 7,000 units. But the supply with the Madura man is available only 5,000. So Madura man, he is having a supply of 5,000, but Dubai man is asking for 7,000. Now tell me, how much quantity will the Madura man will be able to deliver? He will be able to deliver what he is having. He is having only 5,000. He is having only 5,000. So he will be able to deliver whatever he has only. He has only 5,000. So only 5,000 units will be able to deliver. So this is the real meaning of the transportation. Real meaning of this. But in the mathematical perspective, you can how to say in mathematical language, in this side is 5,000 and the bottom side is 7,000. Bottom side is 7,000. Now, can I ask one question, whether 5,000 or 7,000, which one is the minimum? 5,000 is the minimum. 5,000 is the minimum. So, you have to transport 5,000. Okay. So, look at here. This side is 7,000. The right side is 5,000. Now, which side is having minimum 5 or 7? So, 5 is the minimum. So, put the 5,000 here. That means from Madura to Dubai, you are transporting 5,000 units. From Madura to Dubai, you are transporting 5,000. Now, look at here. The Dubai man actually requires 7,000 units. From the 7,000, he got 5,000 from Madura till he is having a demand of 2,000. That means simply 7,000 minus 5,000, what is the balance? 7,000 minus 5,000, what is the balance? Balance is 2,000. Now in the Madura, 5,000, whatever he is having in his hand is transported to Dubai. Now right now he is having only 5,000. Now 5,000 minus 5,000, what is the value? 0. It becomes 0. Now the meaning is right now whatever the Madura is having fully exhausted, he transported whatever he is having. So fully he transported. Okay, the Madura man transported fully. Now my question, will the Madura man able to deliver something to New York and Manama city? No way. Why? Because whatever he is having in his hand, he transported into Dubai. So he will not be able to deliver into New York. He will not be able to deliver into Manama because whatever he is having fully transported to Dubai. Okay, in that is a real world meaning. Okay, now in the transportation way, look at here. This side is 0. This side is 2,000. Which side becomes 0? Bottom side or right side? The right side becomes 0. Then you are going to cancel all other values. If one side becomes 0, you are going to cancel all other values. That is what simply we have done. Okay. Now our question is reduced into this. The remaining part is our northwest. This is our question. Now the upper part, the other part is over. This is our new matrix. This is our new matrix. Okay. Now look at here. This one from the new one. Now look at here. Okay, first we allocated 0, which is gone. Now this is the next northwest. Northwest is 7,000, 2,000. Okay, Dubai man. Next we are transporting from Ahmedabad to Dubai. The Dubai man requires 2,000 units. How many units he required? 2,000 units. Ahmedabad fellow is having 7,000 units. Ahmedabad fellow is having 7,000 units. Now what is the minimum? 2,000. Dubai man only requires 2,000. Now simple mathematical language, whether 2,000 or 7,000, which one is lower? 2,000 is the lower. So we are going to give you 2,000. Okay, 2,000 minus 2,000, it will become 0. 7,000 minus 2,000, it become 5,000. It become 5,000. Now my question, 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right? Look at here, 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right. 0 came to the bottom. So all other value must cancel. So 5 is cancelled, 1 is cancelled. 5 is cancelled, 1 is cancelled. Next northwest is this one, 3, 1, 4, 7, 6, 2. Okay. Now look at here. Now Ahmedabad is having a supply of 5,000. This value is having a supply of 5,000, but New York man requires 9,000. Now tell me, New York wala asking 9,000, but Ahmedabad fellow is having only 5,000. Whatever he is having, he will be able to supply. So 1,009, other 1,000, other side 5,000. So 5,000 or 9,000. Which one is the lowest? The lowest is 5,000. Transported 5,000. Okay. 9,000 minus 5,000. The balance is 4,000. Balance is 4,000. 5,000 minus 5,000. The balance is 0. Okay. Now question is, 0 came to the right side or 0 came to the right side? Right side or bottom? It's right side only 0 came. So this 0 I allocated here. Now this one is cancelled. 0 came to the right side. So all the remaining values in the right side is cancelled. 0 came here. So 1 is cancelled. Till next day. Now look at here. Next is Shivagashi. Next northwest is this part. Okay, Shivagashi to New York. Shivagashi to New York. Okay, 4,000 record in New York. Then Shivagashi 8,000. Shivagashi what will mean 8,000. Now now the lowest is whether it is 4,000 or 8,000. The lowest is 4,000. 4,000 is allocated. 4,000 minus 4,000 it is 0. 8,000 minus 4,000 it is 4,000. Okay, now it came to 0. 0 in the bottom. 0 in the bottom. Now question is 0 is in the bottom or 0 in the right side. 0 came to the bottom, so the 6 is to be cancelled. The remaining value is to be cancelled. Now we are having only two cells. The upper left is this 7. Towards the right side it is 4,000. Bottom it is 18,000. So 4,000 or 18,000. Which one is the lowest? 4,000 is the lowest. So we are going to allocate 4,000 here. 18,000 minus 4,000, 14,000. 4,000 minus 4,000, it becomes 0. It becomes 0 here. Okay, but there is nothing to cancel because already other values is cancelled. All the other values are exhausted. Lastly, finally, we are having one cell. Right side it is 14,000. Bottom it is 14,000, which is the minimum. 14,000 and 14,000. Minimum is 14,000 only. So 14,000 I allocated here. 14,000 I allocated here. 14 minus 14. 14 minus 14. It becomes 0. It becomes 0. 14 minus 14. It becomes 0. Next 0 came to the bottom and the right side also 0. So, but there is nothing to cancel. Nothing to cancel. Finally, we got the answer. This is done. The transportation problem is done. So, the meaning is, now I am going to tell you the meaning. Actually, you need to create a transportation matrix which I will show you in the next slide. Okay. Now, since this is the first question, we took a lot of time, but you got a clear conceptual clarity. Actually, this is the question I will be doing in 2 minutes. Okay, we can do this question in 2 minutes, but if you want to do the questions in 2 minutes, you should be an expert. You should know how to, what is the logic of each and every steps. Now you are an expert. Now look at here. The meaning is from Madura, you are transporting to Dubai 5,000 units at a cost of 2. Take your calculator, press MRC button 2 times, press AC. 5,000 into 2 M plus 10,000 is the cost. From Ahmedabad, you are transporting to Dubai 2,000 at a cost of 3. 2,000 into 3 M plus. Then Ahmedabad to New York, you are transporting 5,000 at a cost of 3. 5,000 into 3 M plus. Next day, from Shivagashi to New York, you are transporting 4,000 at a cost of 4. So 4,000 into 4 M plus. From Shivagashi to Manama, 4,000 into 7. 4,000 into 7. 4,000 into 7. Next, from Chennai to Manama, 14,000 into 2. 14,000 into 2. Okay. Okay. Now, finally, the total cost is 1,03,000. Press MRC. So, press MRC button 2 times, press AC. 5,000 into 2 M plus, 2,000 into 3 M plus. 5,000 into 3 M plus, 4,000 into 4 M plus, 4,000 into 7 M plus, 14,000 into 2 M plus, MRC 1,03,000. Actually, every question you should draw this matrix. This is called a transportation. What is that? Matrix or the cost schedule, something like that. Okay. Now, finally, you should show this origin. Origin means from Madura. You are transporting to your destination Dubai 5,000 units. Per unit cost is 2. So 5,000 into 2, 10,000. Ahmedabad to Dubai 2,000 units at a cost of 3. 2,000 into 3, 6,000. Ahmedabad to New York 5,000 into 3, 15,000. Shivagashi to New York 14,000 at a cost of 4. It is 16,000. Shivagashi to Manama 4,000 into 4,000 units you are transporting at a cost of 7. It is 28,000. Chennai to Manama, what is that? 14,000 at a cost of 2. 14,000 into 2. 28,000. So altogether your total cost is 1,03,000. 1,03,000. Okay. That is the end of the first question. End of the first question. I hope everybody understood this topic clearly. Now I'm just taking the book, our question bank. See, this is the question we have done right now, 1,03,000. Second question I given as illustration 2. Okay, instead of doing the second question from illustration, second question, I will be doing one more tough question. Actually, I'm just taking these values. Okay, we are going to a much bigger question on northwest, so that you will be an expert in northwest corner rule method. Okay, so that you will be an expert. Be cool. Okay, so I'm going to do one more question, not this much bigger question. Okay, after that we are going to do the first question, illustration 1 in the textbook. Okay, be cool. First, if you are the speed of the class will definitely improve. If you know the basics strongly, then everything will be fine. Don't worry. Okay, this is the question. Okay, this is the question. Actually, this is the question which I given for doing question number 4. I kept for doing question number 4, teaching Vogel's approximation method. I am doing the same question in which method? Northwest corner rule method. Okay. Now, whenever you are getting a question, first you should check the total supply. 20 plus 30 plus 15 plus 13, 78. Total demand is also 78, already written here. Now solve the following transportation problem through northwest corner rule method. Actually, nothing mentioned. It is a cost or profit. It's a cost question. First, all the questions which I am going to do are balanced, and they are minimization only. In the question paper, specifically they will mention solve the following transportation cost question. It's a cost related transportation problem. So transportation generally, even if nothing is mentioned, it's a minimization question. If it is a profit question, it's a maximization question. Don't worry about it. So this I am going to do. Okay. Now factory F1, F2, these are the values given. So this time our speed will slightly increase, because you are already I hope you are an expert. Now let us start. Okay, the first northwest means this cell. Okay, towards this side 40, towards this side is 20. Now the question is whether the 20 or 40, which one is minimum? 20 is the minimum, so we are going to allocate 20 here. 40 minus 20, 40 minus 20, what is the balance? It is 20. 40 minus 20, the balance is 20. 20 minus 20, 20 minus 20, what is the balance? It is 0. It is 0. Okay. Now my question is, 0 came to the bottom side or 0 came to the right side? The answer is 0 came to the right side. So we have to cancel all other values in the right side. 4 is to be cancelled, 6 is to be cancelled, 8 is to be cancelled, 9 is to be cancelled. It's a symbol. Okay. Next northwest, this is the one. This is the northwest. Okay. This side is 20. This side is 30. Now tell me 20 or 30, which is the minimum? 20 is the minimum. 20 minus 20, 0. 20 minus 20, 0. 30 minus 20, it is 10. It is 10. Now look at here. 0 came to the bottom side or 0 came to the right side? 0 came to the bottom side. So 7 is to be cancelled. 2 is to be cancelled. Symbol 0 this side, so 7 is cancelled, 2 is cancelled. The next northwest, this is the next northwest. This side demand is sorry. 10 is the next northwest. I'm sorry, 10 is the next northwest. 6 is the demand and 10 is the supply. So what is the lowest one? What is the lowest one? Lowest is 6. 6 I allocated. 6 minus 6, 0. 10 minus 6, 10 minus 6, 4. Okay. Now 0 came to the bottom side or the 0 came to the right side. Right side it is 4. this side is 0. So 0 came to this side. So 11 is cancelled, 1 is cancelled, 1 is cancelled. Next to northwest, obviously this 1. Right side it is 4, bottom it is 8. Bottom it is 8. Right side is 4. This 4, bottom is 8. What is the lowest value? 4 is the lowest value. 4 we given allocation. Now look at here. 4 minus 4, right side it becomes 0, then 8 minus 4, 8 minus 4 it is 4. So 8 minus 4 it is 4, 4 minus 4 it is 0. Okay, now look at here, on the right side it is 0. So 5 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled, 5 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled. Next towards the bottom, this is 4, this is 15, this is 4, this is what? Tell me. 15. Okay, now 20 minus 4. Okay, sorry, 4 and 15. Okay, one value, the demand is 4, supply is 15. The customer is asking you only 4 items, but you have supply of 15 items. So what is the minimum quantity of supply? You are supposed to supply 4 units. Okay, so 4, yeah, last one 0 came. Oh, I didn't cancel. Okay, oh, last time it 0 came, I didn't cancel. Okay, now anyway, this side it is 4, this side is 15. Okay, now 4 or 15, what is the lowest value? 4. So 4 we allocated here. 4 minus 4 it is 0. 4 minus 4 it is 0 here. Okay, wait, 4 minus 4 it is 0. Yeah, 4 minus 4 it is 0. Next, then 15 minus 4 it is 11. 15 minus 4 it is what? 11. Okay, there's a mistake here. 15 minus 4 it is 11. 11 is here. Okay, now then 9 is to be cancelled. This side becomes 0, then 9 is to be cancelled. 9 is to be cancelled. Okay, now the next to northwest is this 40. Right side it is 11, bottom it is 18. So what is the lowest value? 11 is the lowest value. Okay, 18 minus 11 it is 7, then 11 minus 11 it is 0. So 0 came to the right side, 3 is cancelled, 3 is cancelled. Now next to northwest is this side is 7, the right side is 13. So 7 or 13, what is the lowest value? 7 is the lowest value. 7 is allocated, 7 minus 7 it becomes 0, then 13 minus 7 it becomes 6. Now this side is already 0, this becomes 0, but there is nothing is to cancel. This side right now 13 and 7, 7 is the minimum, 7 you allocated. When you allocated 7, 7 minus 7 it becomes 0. Okay, next is 13 minus 7 it becomes 6. Okay, so this side becomes 0. Now look at here, lastly we are having this. Right side is 6, bottom is 6, both sides are 6. So 6 is allocated, 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay, 6 minus 6 is 0. Now it fully exhausted. Now what is the total cost? What is the total cost? We need to find out. Take your calculator, press MRC button 2 times, press AC, 3 into 20. Should I need to explain it again? I think everybody is fine. Okay. Now take your calculator, press MRC button twice, press AC. MRC button twice, press AC. 3 into 20 M plus 2 into 20 M plus 10 into 6 M plus 1 into 4 M plus 1 into 4 M plus 20 into 4 M plus 40 into 11 M plus 14 into 7 M plus MRC. Sorry, 16 into 6 M plus MRC. 878 is the total cost. 878 is the total cost. Okay, 878 is the total cost. So origin, destination, number of unit, per unit cost, total cost. From factory F1, warehouse 1, 20 units is transporting at a cost of 3 rupee. factory F2, the warehouse 1, towards warehouse 1, 20 units is transporting at a cost of 2, 20 into 2, like that you have to show it is 878, 878, okay, very simple, okay. Now, shall I do this question manually, very fastly? Okay, just manually without using the animation. Can I do this question fastly? Please be energetic. Ready? Okay. Now, this is the first northwest. Right side is 20, bottom it is 40. The minimum value 20, 40 minus 20, balance is 20, 20 minus 20 is 0. 0 came to the right or 0 came to the bottom, right side. 4 is cancelled, 6 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled, 9 is cancelled. Okay. The next northwest is this one. This side is 20, right side is 30. So minimum is 20, 20 allocated here, 20 minus 20 is 0. So cancelled, 30 minus 20, 10. Okay. Now, the next northwest is this side is 6, this side is 10. So, the lowest value 6, 6 minus 6 is 0. So, 11 cancelled, 1 cancelled, 10 minus 6 is 4, 10 minus 6 is 4. Next, this side is 4, this side is 8, 4 is the lowest value. So, 4 minus 4 is 0, 5 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled. Since one part becomes 0, all the remaining value will be cancelled. Next, yeah, 8 minus 4 which is 4, 8 minus 4 which is 4. Next, northwest this one, right side it is 15, bottom it is 4, 4 we allocated, 4 minus 4 0, 15 minus 4 11, 0 came to the right side, bottom side, so 9 is cancelled, 9 is cancelled, 11, 18, 11 we have given, 18 minus 11, 18 minus 11 7, 11 minus 11 0, 11 minus 11 0, so 3 is cancelled. Okay. Next, bottom it is 7, right side is 13, 7 is allocated, 7 minus 7 0, 13 minus 7 which is 6, Next, lastly one value, right side is 6, bottom is 6, 6 is allocated, 6 minus 6 is 0, 6 minus 6 is 0. Finally, we should show origin, destination, number of unit per unit cost, total cost. Okay. So, still it is, the answer is 878. I hope everybody clear. Okay. Before going to do the, so now we are going to do the questions. First question, illustration 1 in the institute material, illustration 1 in the institute material. Okay. Now, let us read this question. A company dealing with a special type of liquid has 3 plants P1, P2, P3. Madura, Ahmedabad, Shivakashi, this is the origin, located throughout the country. Production capacities of these plants are 50, 75, 25. That means the supply 50 plus 75 plus 25, the supply is 115. Supply is what will be 115. Okay. Each day the firm must furnish to 4 of its retail shop. That means whatever they made from the factory must be transported into 4 retail outlet, R1, R2, R3, R4 with at least 20, 20, 50, 60. The demand is 20 plus, listen, demand is 20 plus 20 plus 50 plus 60, 50 plus 60, 50 plus 60, demand is also 150. So, the total demand is 150, total supply is also 150. Total demand and supply are equal. So, it's a balanced transportation problem. Okay. Now, the question is transportation cost per gallon in 1000 rupees between various plants and destinations is given below. Okay. Find a basic feasible solution to the transportation problem through NWCM, Northwest Corner Rule method. Northwest Corner Rule method. So, I am going to do this question manually. Okay. We are going to do this question. This is the question given to us. What I'm going to do, supply, I'm just extending. Supply line, I'm just extending. Oh, so I'm supposed to cancel these two. Okay. Demand, I'm just extending. Demand side, I'm just extending. Okay. My total demand and total supply are same. 50, 75, just add 50 plus 75 plus 25, 150. Now 20 plus 20 plus 50 plus 60, this is also 150. Okay. Now my first northwest, this is my first northwest. Okay. Now look at here. This side my supply is 50, this side my demand is 20. Now which one is the lowest? The lowest one is 20. Lowest one is 20. So 20 I allocated, 20 minus 20, this becomes 0. This become 20 minus 20, this becomes 0. 50 minus 20, this become 30. Now my question, whether I got 0 to the bottom or I got 0 to the right side. Where I got the 0? I got the 0 to the bottom side. So all the remaining value must be cancelled. All the remaining value must be cancelled here. Okay, because this side it becomes 0, this side is become 30. So since this side is 0, all the remaining value, this and this is cancelled. Okay, next, what is my next northwest? This is my next northwest. Look at here, this side is 30, this side is 30, this side is 20. Now tell me, this side is 20, this side is 30. What is the lowest value? 20. Okay. Now 20 allocated here. 20 minus 20, this becomes 0. 30 minus 20, this become 10. This become 10. Now again my question, where the 0 came? 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right? 0 came to the bottom. So since 0 came to the bottom, we need to cancel this cancelled. These cancelled. Next, which is the next northwest? This one is the next northwest. Okay. Now right side it is 10. Right side it is 10. This side it is 50. Now tell me whether 50 or 10. Which one is the lowest? The lowest is 10. So I allocated 10 here. Now tell me 10 minus 10. This becomes 0. 50 minus 10, this become 40. 50 minus 10, this become 50. This become 50. Now 0 came to the right side or 0 came to the bottom. 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the right side. So since 0 came to the right side, we are cancelling this. We are cancelling these. Okay. We are cancelling this. Next, which is the next northwest? Which is the next northwest? This is the next northwest. Right side it is 75, bottom it is 40. Bottom it is 40. 75 and 40. 75 and 40. What is the lowest value? 40 is the lowest value. 40 is the lowest value here. 40 minus 40, it is 0. 75 minus 40, it is 75 minus 40, which is 35. Which is 35. 75 minus 40, which is 35. Okay. Now this side is 0. Look at here. This side becomes 0. This side become 35. Now what value I should cancel? Whether this 2 or 9 I have to cancel, because only this side is 0. So I am supposed to cancel this 9. So I just cancel this 9. I just cancel this 9. My next northwest is this one. Look at here, right side is 35, bottom it is 60. So 35 or 60, which is the lowest value? 35 is the lowest value. So 35, I just going to assign here 60 minus 35. 60 minus 35. 60 minus 35, which is 25. 35 minus 35, this becomes 0. But 0, right side it becomes 0, right side is become 0, but there is nothing to cancel here because all the available is already cancelled. All the other, either they given allocation or these things are already cancelled. Okay. Now lastly we are having only one cell. This side is 25, this side is also 25. Both sides are 25. That means it is barabar, it is equal 25, 25. So I allocated 25, 25 minus 25 is 0. 25 minus 25, it becomes 0. So now everywhere it is finished. Everywhere it is finished. So my origin destination, I am supposed to write my origin and destination. So within the limited space I am writing here origin destination, number of units per unit cost, total cost. Okay, these are the headings: origin, destination, number of unit, per unit cost, total cost. Origin from planned one, from planned one and transporting to R1 20 units at a cost of 3. So my cost is 20 into 3, which is 60. Then from planned 1 I am transporting to R2 at 20 units at a cost of 5. 20 into 5, which is 100. Next, from planned 1 I am transporting to row R3, retail counter 3, 10 units at a cost of 7. 10 into 7, which is 70. Next, then planned 2 I am transporting to road retail outlet 3, 40 units at a cost of 8. 40 into 8, which is 40 into 8, for it 320. Okay, 40 into 8, 320. Next. Sorry. Yeah. And from P1 to R1, P1 to R2, P1 to R3, then P2 to R3, 40 units, 40 into 8, which is 320. Then P2 to this one, P2 to R4. Okay, P2 to R4, P2 to R4, 35 units at a cost of 2. So 35 into 2, which is 70 is the cost. Next, lastly P3 to R4, so this is P3. The last one is P3 R4 P3R4, 25 units at a cost of 2. So this is 50. Now the total cost is 60 plus 100 plus 70 plus 320 plus 70 plus 50. The total cost is 670 is the total cost. 670 is the total cost. Okay. 670 is the total cost means actually these costs are in thousands rupees. Actually 670 into 1000. So it will be 6,70,000 is the total cost. Okay. 6,70,000 is the total cost. Okay. Now let me check whether the answer given in the institute material is that the same or different answer we are getting. Since this is the first question, they are explained in n number of steps. Each and every step what I explained, everything they have shown in different metrics. But in the exam, you are supposed to do in only in only one what we have done right now. So total is 670. See this, that means 6,70,000. Okay. So northwest corner rule method. Now you are an expert. Please practice this. Okay. Now I would like to tell you one more thing, one more suggestion to you. Okay. While you doing the question, you just want to know whether your answer we have done is correct or incorrect. Maybe there is a possibility that we may missing while copying these value figures here, figures to here, this table, there is a possibility that we may missing some values. So don't please ensure that the answer which we have done is perfect. How to do that? Take your calculator, press MRC button 2 times, press AC, then 3 into 20 M plus 5 into 20 M plus 7 into 10 M plus, then 40 into 8 M plus 35 into 2 M plus 25 into 2 M plus MRC. So answer is 6. I got when I pressing MRC, I am getting answer is 670. 670 means 6,70,000 is the final answer. Okay. So now you have learned how to do northwest corner rule method. Not only northwest corner rule method, you have learned how to cancel, how to write the demand and supply. You learned everything. Okay. So in the next video, I will be teaching you how to find out lowest cost entry method. In the next video, I am going to solve lowest cost entry method. So this is what northwest corner rule method. Northwest corner rule method. Northwest corner rule method. Okay. Now next we are going to do lowest cost entry method in the next video. Thank you, my dear students. Hi, welcome my dear students. Now we are going to do lowest cost entry method. Lowest cost entry method, actually in the institute material, illustration number 1 is northwest corner rule method. Illustration number 2 is lowest cost entry method. Okay, now this is the question which we have done in the last one. We got answer 670. Okay. Now, in the first question, I explained each and every concept in detail. Now, here also, I am going to do the same question on nearline exporters, which we have done. Earlier, we got an answer of 1,03,000. The same question. That means question number 3. Question number 3 in the question number. That means this nearline exporters question number 3. That means the first question which we have done. I'm going to this question we got an answer of 1,03,000 is the answer which we got. Now what if I'm going to do the same question in lowest cost entry method, what will be the cost? Okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. For getting an expertise, I'm going to do 2 questions. One is this, and then we can directly go to the illustration number 3. Okay, or else if you want, we can do one more question, the question on factory F1, F2, F3. Okay, let's see. Now this time I'm going to do the questions directly, no basic requirement, nothing like that. All other things, you know that the demand is 38,000, supply is 38,000, total demand is 38, total demand is 38, total supply is 38,000. Demand and supply are so 34,000. Total demand is 34,000. Total supply is 34,000. It's a minimization question. Whenever you are getting a transportation problem, first you need to check the total supply and total demand, whether total supply and total demand are matching. That is what we called balanced. And second thing, you have to check whether whether the given question is a maximization question or minimization question. That is what you are supposed to do in transportation problem. Okay, now last time we have given allocation to the left upper side. That is the speciality of northwest corner rule method. This time onwards we are going much more scientifical. Instead of just giving on the left upper side, we are going to give you maximum we are going to give preference to the lowest cost. Now look at here, the lowest cost is here, one is there, this is the one lowest cost, another lowest cost is another one is here. So here we are going to give you allocation to the lowest cost. That is the specialty of this method. Okay, so this is much more scientific than the northwest corner rule method. Northwest corner rule method is just simply left upper side. It is like a FIFO method. This is more scientific. Now again there is one point is here. There are two costs which is minimum. Here there is a one, here there is another one. Okay, let's suppose here it is supply 8,000 and here is demand is 6,000. Let's suppose. Okay, now this side is 6,000, this side is 8,000, this side is 6,000, this side is what in me 8,000. Now tell me what is the lowest value? Lowest value is 6,000. So we are allocating 6,000 here. Okay, I can allocate up to 6,000 over here. Let's suppose another scenario. Here it is 10,000, here it is 8,000 here. Now in this one I can allocate up to 8,000. Correct? Now there is a question. If two values are same, that means two costs are same. Here is cost 1, here is cost 1. Now which one is to be taken first? That is the question. Okay, that is a problem. Now our institute material is saying that if there is if the costs are tie, one is here, then if you choose the first one, you will be able to transport up to 6,000, 8,000, 6,000. So minimum is 6,000. So you will be able to transport 6,000. But if you choose this one, you will be able to transport up to 8,000. So better you choose this one. Okay. But I would like to tell you, this is not correct all the time. This is wrong. I have done n number of experiments on this. That doesn't mean that you will get the best answer. So in my opinion, you can choose any of the one you like. That is my opinion. Textbook is saying like that. I will show you and I will prove you. Okay. Now let's see. Now we are going to do the question. Now I think no need to do much more explanation. Demand and supply are equal. It's a balanced transportation problem. Now I can choose Chennai, Dubai 1, Chennai, Dubai the bottom one, or I can choose Ahmedabad, Manama 1. Okay, this one. Okay, so which one is to be chosen? That is my choice. Okay, your choice. Okay, this side is 7,000, this side is 18,000. 18,000 or 7,000. 7,000 is the minimum. 14,000, 7,000. The minimum is 7,000. So I'm going to allocate. So this time the option I'm going to give the Guruji. Guruji choose. Okay, the bottom one is chosen by the, anyway animation is done into the bottom one. So right side it is 14,000. Right side it is 14,000. Bottom side it is 7,000. So lowest is 7,000. So we allocated 7,000. Now look at here. This side is total demand is 7,000. Out of the 7,000, all the 7,000 you allocated. So 7,000 minus 7,000, this becomes 0. Now right side it is 14,000. 14,000 minus 7,000, it is 7,000. Okay. Now my question, 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right? The question is 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right side? 0 came to the bottom. So 0 came to the bottom, so 5 is cancelled, 3 is cancelled, 2 is cancelled, 2 is cancelled. That's all. That's all. Okay. Next northwest we need to consider. Okay. The next northwest is 1. Next northwest is what will be 1. Now towards the right side is 7,000. Towards the bottom is 18,000. So what is the minimum? 18,000, 7,000. Minimum is 7,000. So 18,000 minus 7,000, it is 11,000. 7,000 minus 7,000, it is 0. It is 0. Okay. Now, right side, it is 0. Right side, it is 0. Now, towards the right side, it is 0. So, 7,000 minus 7,000, it is 0. So, the values towards the right side must be cancelled. Bottom it is 11,000, it is not become 0, right side becomes 0. So now my question, should I cancel 7, 2, 4? No. Which should I cancel? The right side value. The right side value. So 3 must be cancelled. 3 must be cancelled. So 3 must be cancelled. 3 must be cancelled. 3 must be cancelled. Cancelled. Okay. Now next is what is the next northwest? The next northwest 7 4 7 4 4 7 6 2. The lowest one is 2. The lowest one is, sorry, northwest is the lowest cost method. So 7 4 4 7 6 2. The lowest cost is 2. Okay. So this is the one. Right side it is 7,000. Bottom it is 11,000. So what is the minimum? 7,000. So we are allocating 7,000. 7,000 minus 7,000, it is 0. 11,000 minus 7,000, it is 4,000. Okay. So 0 on the right side. This side is 4,000. Now 0 came to the right or 0 came to the bottom. So 0 came to the right side. So should I cancel this 7, 4? No. What I should cancel? Tell me. I should cancel towards the right side. So this 6 is to be cancelled. 6 is to be cancelled. Next is again a conflict. Okay. 7 4 4 7. 7 4 4 7. What is the lowest cost? 4. Now if I choose the upper 4, 5,000 to the right side, 5,000 to the right side, 4,000 to the bottom side, I can allocate up to 4,000. Now if I choose this bottom 4, 9,000 this side, 8,000 this side. So as per the textbook rule, so 8,000 could be allocated. 8,000 could be allocated. But this time if I am allocating this 4 which is having 8,000, my answer will be perfectly correct, maybe. Okay. But the textbook is saying that the highest possible quantity you should allocate first. But I will prove and I will show you that is not always correct. That doesn't mean you will get the best answer. So I am choosing anyway 8,000 I am going to choose here. Now 8 minus 8 it is 0. Okay, 8 minus 8 it is 0. 9,000 minus 8,000 it is 1,000. 8 minus 8 it is 0. Now 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the right side. Now this is 7 is cancelled. 7 is cancelled. Okay. Next 7 4. 7 4. We have only two values 4 and 7. So 4. Right side it is 5,000. Bottom it is 4,000. Right side it is 5,000. Bottom it is 4,000. So 4,000 or 5,000, which one is the lowest? Lowest is 4,000. So I am going to allocate this 4,000. 4,000 minus 4,000, this is 0. 5,000 minus 4,000, this is 1,000. This is 1,000. Now 0 came to the bottom, but there is nothing to cancel. Already this 4 already allocation given, this 1 allocation given, this 7 is already cancelled before. So there is nothing to cancel. There is nothing to cancel. Lastly, we are having only one value, this 7. Right side is 1,000. Right side is 1,000. Right side is what? Tell me. 1,000. Right side is 1,000. Okay. and bottom it's also 1000. So 1000 is given here. So 1000 it becomes 0 here, 0 on the right side also. So 0 on the right side also. Simply we got the another answer. Okay. Now we need to write origin, destination, per unit cost, total cost, like that we need to write. But just listen me. Before going to do that, use your calculator, press MRC button 2 times, press AC, 1000 into 7m plus 4000 into 4m plus 7000 into 1m plus 8000 into 4m plus 7000 into 1m plus 7000 into 2m plus MRC. This time my cost is reduced into 83,000. From 1,03,000 my cost is 83,000. Think about a transporting ship. Okay, a ship is having 3,000, 1,500 containers. Now the cost of transporting one container in lakhs. Suppose instead of 1 crore, 103 crore, you are making the transportation at 83 crore. You saved 20 crores of rupee of your company. Okay, so it's a great achievement. So this is how the lowest cost entry method. I hope everybody fine. You are able to do this. Okay, now nextly, I have option. I can do the biggest. So yeah, now you need to show this. Madura, New York. Okay, origin, destination. You need to show origin from Madura to New York, number of unit per unit cost. Madura, New York, 1000 into 7, 7000. Madura, Manama, 4000 into 4. Ahmedabad, Manama. Then Shivagashi, New York. Then Chennai, Dubai. Chennai, Manama. Like this. Okay. You need to transport. So the total cost is 83,000. Total cost is what will mean 83,000. You need to write this. For example, if it is a 7-mark question, you will be having 5 mark for the first and 2 mark for the last. This table you will get. Okay. Now I hope everybody fine. Yeah. I'm going to do the questions in the no illustration 2. I'm going to do the questions in illustration 2. The same question which we have done earlier, we got 67,000. Now I will be showing how to get a different answers for the same questions. The same question I'm going to repeat 2 to 3 times. Okay, minimum 2 times I will do this question, and I will show you how to get a different answer. In the exam hall, there is nothing that you need to find out different answers. There is no condition like that. You need to find out one answer, that is more than enough. Okay, in the exam, getting one answer is more than enough in the exam. Nothing else is required. Okay, now we are going to do this question. Okay, yeah. So this is lowest cost entry method. So what we need, so wait, I just want to do one more. I told you we will get different answers for this question. Okay, so first I will try here. Okay, now whenever you are getting a transportation problem, a rule of the game, you need to have a bigger supply. Just extend just extend, extend, extend. Okay, the total supply 50, 70, 150, total demand is also 150, which we have done early. Okay, now this time is a lowest cost entry method. Let me check. 3 is the cost, 5 is the cost, 7 is the cost, 6 is the cost, 2, 5, 2, 3, 6, 9, 2. Okay, now 2 is the lowest cost. If I choose these two, 20, 20, 75, I can allocate this side is the demand is 20, supply is 75. I can allocate how much? 20 only. Okay. Now, if I choose these two, 75 here, 60 here, I can allocate how much? Up to 60. As per the rule of the textbook, you should follow this. You should follow this. Okay. Now, if you choose these two, 25 right side, 60 here. Now, listen me carefully. If you choose these two, 75 to the right side, 60 to the bottom side, you can allocate maximum 60 units here. Okay, if you choose these two, right side is 25, bottom is 60, so you can allocate maximum 25. If you choose these two, right side is 75, this side is 20, you can choose only 20. Okay, now as per my opinion, you can choose this. I will show you different answers will come, but textbook is saying that you should choose this. You should choose this because 60, 75, 60 will go. Okay, so first let us do in the way of the textbook, and the next question I will do in another way. Okay, now look at here, right side supply 75, demand 60, demand 60. Now which one is the lowest? Lowest is 60. So I'm just going to allocate 60 units here. Now 60 minus 60, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. 75 minus 16, this become 15, this become 15. Okay, now 60 minus 60, this side becomes 0, means listen. So sum of the values, this side is 0, means whatever the retail outlet is required, they got from plant 2, so they don't need any item from plant 1 and plant 3, or simply this side is 0, right side is 15, 0 came to the bottom side, cancelled. That's all. Next we need to check which is the next northwest. Okay, this 2 is gone, this 2 is allocated. Now we are having these two. Let's see. Okay, now look at here. This side is 20, this side is 15. So what is the lowest value? 15. Okay, so we are going to allocate 15 here. 20 minus 15, it is 5. 20 minus 15, it is 5. Then 15 minus 15, it becomes 0. 15 minus 15, it becomes 0. Now my question is, 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right side? 0 came to the, 0 came to the bottom side, 0 came to the right side. What is the right answer? 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the right side. So we are going to cancel these two values. So I am just cancelling these 5, these 8, which is cancelled. Next, which is the next lowest? 3. Okay, 3. Now look at here. If I am allocating these 3, right side is 50, bottom is 5. I can allocate only 5 here. This is how the different answers come. If I am allocating these 3, 25, 5. Again it is 5. So choice is yours. Okay. So let me take this one. So 5 to the right bottom, 5 to the bottom, 25 to the right side. So 5 I allocated. 5 minus 5, it becomes 0. 25 minus 5, it becomes 20. Okay. 0 came to the bottom, 0 came to the bottom. So 3 is cancelled. 3 is cancelled, 3 is cancelled. Next one, which is the next cost. Okay, 5769. So what is the lowest value? 5 is the lowest value. Look at here, right side it is 50, bottom it is 20. How much I can allocate? Supply is 50, but customer is asking only 20. So I can allocate only 20 units here. 20 allocated here. 20 minus 20, 0. 50 minus 20, it is 30. It is 30. 50 minus 20, it is 30. Now 0 came to this side. 0 came to this side. 0 came to this side. So that means this 6 is cancelled. This 6 is cancelled. Symbol. Next, which is the next northwest? 7, 9. Sorry, no, which is the next lowest cost? 7, 9. So 7 is here, 9 is here. So 7 I am going to allocate first because 7 is the lowest cost. So 30 to our right side, 50 to the bottom. So what is the lowest value? 30 or 50? 30 is the lowest value. So I am going to allocate 30 here. 30 here. Now 50 minus 30. What is the balance? The balance is 20. Balance is 20. 30 minus 30. The balance is 0. Balance is 0. Now tell me where the 0 came, to the bottom or to the right side? 0 came to the right side. So 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the right side. So but there is nothing to cancel. This is already cancelled. Allocated, this is already cancelled. Now my question, if 0 is already cancelled, if I am cancelling this 6 again, will it open? No. Okay? No. Okay? Lastly, we are having only one value, 9. Look at here, right side it is 20, this side is 20. So what we will do, we are going to allocate 20 here. So 20, okay? 20, both the side it is 20, 20, 20 is now 20, 20 match. So 20, 20, supply is 20, demand is 20. What is the minimum quantity? Minimum quantity 20, minimum quantity 20 only. So I'm just allocating 20 here, 20 minus 20 is 0, 20 minus 20 it is 0. So 0 came to the both sides. So 0 cancel, 0 cancel. Okay. Now, finally, we need to find out our origin, destination, per unit cost, total cost. Now, before doing that, okay, let us take this, okay, press MRC button 2 times, press AC. Now, 20 into 5, 20 into 5, M plus, 30 into 7, 30 into 7, M plus, 15 into 2, 15 into 2, M plus. Next is 60 into 2, 60 into 2, M plus, 5 into 3, M plus. Next is 20 into 9, M plus, 20 into 9, M plus, MRC. The answer which I got is 655 or 6,55,000. Okay, 655 is the value which we are getting. These are in thousands. So it is 6,55,000. 6,55,000. Now you need to write origin. You need to write what will be origin, destination. Okay, number of units, per unit cost, total cost. Now you need to write like that. Origin, destination, per unit cost, total cost, like that you need to write. Okay. So P1 R2. Okay. I think that you can manage easily. Lowest cost. Yeah. So in this one, see P1 R2 5 units. Okay. This is the cost they have given. Quantity in our table first, per number of units, that means gallon allocated means origin, from plant origin, destination, per unit cost, number of unit, total cost, 5 into 20, 100, yeah, 7 into 30, yeah, 2 into 15, 2 into 60, 3 into 5, and into 20, the answer is 655. 655. Okay. Now, I would like to tell you, we will get not only one answer, we will get many other answers for this question. Many other answers for this question. Okay, I will be showing one more answer which we will get. One more answer. I cannot find out 4 answer, 5 answer like that. I will be doing one more answer for this question. Same question. But in the exam hall, you don't have to prove that it has many answers. You strictly follow the rule. But anyway, they are not going to ask you northwest and lowest coast. There is very less chance. I told you, mostly their question will be Vogel's approximation method and Modi's method. That is coming. Okay, now let us start. Okay, 2 is the lowest cost. 2 is the lowest cost. 2 is the lowest cost. Last time we selected last time we selected these two, 75 60, 75 60, and we allocated 60 here. Then this is cancelled. Like that happened. Now this time I'm just doing opposite rule. If I'm choosing this two, 20 75, I can allocate 20 here. If I'm choosing this two, 25 60, I can allocate 25. Now if you started with this, you will get another answer. If you started with this, you will get another answer. Let's see. First let me do. First I'm going to do. Okay. In the exam, no need to do multiple answers. You can go for the biggest quantity and do according to the textbook. No issues. Okay. And if you are getting different answer, will they deduct your mark? No. No is the answer. Okay. Now look at here. 20 is the demand. Supply 75. 75 and 20. The lowest value is 20 allocated here. 20 minus 20 is 0. 75 minus 20. 75 minus 20, it is 55. Now 0 came to the, 0 came to the bottom side, or 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the bottom side. So the remaining value must be cancelled. Remaining value must be cancelled. This 3 is to be cancelled. This 3 is to be cancelled. Okay. Next, the next next lowest cost. Look at here. These two, 55 here, 60 here. So I can allocate 55 here, or this two, 25 here, 60 here. Okay. I am going to take risk. I am just doing opposite the textbook is given. So I am not following the textbook. I am strictly opposite to textbook. So this is 25 allocated here. 60 minus 25. The balance is 35. 25 minus 25. It becomes 0. It becomes 0. 0 came to here. Right. 0 came to the right, or 0 came to the, listen. This 0 came to the right side, or 0 came to the bottom, or the 0 came to the right side. So the 9 is to be cancelled, 6 is to be cancelled. 6 and 9 is cancelled. Okay. Next, lastly, we are having one more 2, this 2. Right side it is 55. Right side is 55. Bottom it is 35. So I'm going to allocate 35 here. I'm going to allocate 35 here. Now 35 minus 35, it becomes 0. 55 minus 35, it becomes 20. It becomes 20. 0 came to the bottom, so 6 is cancelled. 6 is cancelled. Okay. Next, we are having values 5, 7, 5, 8. What is the lowest value? 5, 5. So we are opposite of textbook. Ready? Remember that. Okay. There is no rule like that. You should be always opposite to textbook. Okay. Now 5, 20 here, 50 here. 20 can be allocated here. 20, 20. So I like this one. 20, 20. Okay. So 20 I allocated here. 20, 20. 20 minus 20 is 0. 20 minus 20 is 0. So listen, 0 came to the bottom, 0 came to the right side. What is that? 0 came to the bottom, 0 came to the right side. Sir, we need to cancel both side or one side. 0k means it is exhausted. 0k means it is exhausted. So you must have to cancel both side, both side. Understood? Both side you have to cancel because 0 happened to the both side. So you must cancel both. Lastly, we have Mr. 7. Okay, this side is 7, this side is 50, this side is 50. So we are going to allocate 50 here. 50 minus 50 is 0, 50 minus 50 is 0. Deal, that's over. Solution is over. There is another possibility. Listen, I started with these two. Next I can choose. Listen. I didn't compute the total answer. I will tell you. I started with these two. Then I choose these two. Then I choose these two. I can start with these two. Then I can choose these. I can choose these. Different answers. I started with these two. I started with then this. Then this. This was my step. Then another way, I started with this, I can start this, I can go with this and then think about this. Okay. So there are different ways. Okay. Anyway, let's see what is the answer. Any change? Last step, we got 6,55,000. Any improvement in the answer? So 20 into 2 m plus 20 into 2 m plus 20 into 5 m plus 35 into 2 m plus 25 into 2 m plus MRC. Somewhere I made a mistake. Wait. So, sorry, 50 into 7 m plus. This I have taken 50 into 7 m plus. 20 into 2 m plus. I taken 20 into 5 m plus. Taken 35 into 2 m plus. Taken then 25 into 2 m plus. I have taken MRC. What is wrong with my calculator? Oh my goodness. 50 into 7 m plus 20 into 2 m plus 20 into 5 m plus 35 into 2 m plus 25 into 2 m plus. What? 72250. How come that? It's wrong my F50 once more. I'm sorry. 50 into 7 m plus 350. 20 into 2 m plus 40. 20 into 5 m plus 100. 35 into 2 m plus 70. 25 into 2 m plus now 610. Yeah, I don't know why my calculator given me wrong answer initially. Now the answer is 610. 610 means 6,10,000. My dear friends, I have done the same question in Vogel's approximation method. This is the best answer which we are getting for this question. Okay. Now I'll be showing this is the best. You cannot reduce the answer better than this. I will be showing another thing. How to do this question. How to do this question in MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. That's I'm going to show you. Okay. Hello, my dear students. Right now we have learned the lowest cost entry method. I have done a say one question, that is illustration number 2 in the institute material in the lowest cost entry method. Initially I got an answer of 6,55,000. Now again the same question which I done in lowest cost entry method. I told you there are different answers you will get for lowest cost entry method and Vogel's approximation method. This time we got an answer of 6,10,000. 6,10,000. And I already done this question in Vogel's approximation method. In Vogel's approximation method, we are getting the best answer. Okay, next method we are going to learn is Vogel's approximation method. Now, right now, this is the best answer because I already done this question early. So I know that this is the best answer. Right now, I am going to show you an additional thing, how to solve a transportation problem in MS Excel. That is what I am going to teach you right now, how to solve a question in MS Excel. Okay. For solving a question in MS Excel, first you need to open your Excel tab. Okay, in your Excel, normally you can see in the right side of my Excel, if I press on the data, now just let's go for the data. If I'm pressing on the data analysis solver, there is one solver application, it is there. Normally in your laptop, normally in your computer, this application will not be there. First you need to install this data analysis toolpack and the solver application. Solver application, we will be with the solver application we will be able to do linear programming problem, assignment problem, transportation problem. Okay, and data analysis, regression model we will be able to do. Okay, now just click on the files. On the bottom of the files, you can see options. On the options is there, and click add-ins. In the add-ins there is an Excel add-ins. Just click on the globe. Now see, click on the go button. Okay, analysis toolpack, solver add-ins, click OK. Since I already installed it, okay, it is reflecting here. Now this is our transportation question. See, this is our transportation question which we have done. Okay, right now I am just going to solve a transportation question in MS Excel. I am just copying this and just pasting on the right side. Okay, I just pasted on the right side. Now this question, I just want to reduce the column size slightly so that you can see the complete columns. Okay, so I just reduce the column size slightly. Okay, now what I'm going to do, first I'm going to delete the original transportation costs. I just deleted it. Okay, now I need to create a column, the total I need to find out, because it's this transportation question we are solving it through simplex method in linear programming problem. So I just want to find out my total sum. The quantity which I'm transporting should be matching with my supply, I just find out the total of supplies. Now here also I need to find out the total. The total should be here equal to sum of these. This is the total. Okay, sum of these totals. Okay, now just dragging the cursor, so I just found out the sum of all these values. Okay, now finally, what is the total cost of transportation? I created a column here, total cost. So here I am going to create total cost. My total cost of transportation is number of unit transported into transportation cost. For example, in the last question we have done from plant 1 to retail outlet 3, 50 unit is transported at a cost of 7 rupee. This is what happened. So 50 into 7, then 20 into 2, that we have to multiply. Say the in calculator there is a function called 50 into 7 m plus, 20 into 2 m plus, 20 into 5 m plus. Okay, corresponding to that same function is there in the MS Excel, that is sum product function. So I created sum product of these two, just clicking comma. Now just closing the bracket. Now I got the answer is 0. So what I did, sum product of these comma this, that means cost into number of unit transported. The number of unit transported will reflect here, it will come here. Okay, so I just clicked here, total cost. Now the thing is starting. Go to data. Okay, before that what we have done, original question just copied. After copying to the right side, I just deleted all the values here. Why I deleted here, answer will come. Then I just find out the total on the column, total on the row. Okay, now I'm clicking on data here. See, on the data I'm clicking. Okay, go to solver application. Now my objective, my final answer should come here. So I clicked here. Now just my objective of the transportation question is to minimize that cost of transportation. If it is maximization question, I have to click maximization. If it is minimization, I am supposed to click minimization by changing cells. These are my variables. I just clicked on here. Now I need to add two constraints. My total should be, this is a balanced transportation problem. So if it is balanced transportation problem, we should type equal. If it is unbalanced, whichever side is having higher demand, whether supply or, for example, supply is 200, demand is 170, then the side supply is having 200, we will put less than or equal to. This is a balanced question, you just put equal. Now add one more condition, my demand should match. Click equal. Now this one, okay, selected this, press OK. Now simplex linear. Now press OK, solve. What I am supposed to do, I am just selecting, there is a method called the simplex method which we are supposed to learn in linear programming, simplex. Now I am clicking solve. Okay. Now the final answer came. Final answer is 610. Okay. This is the best answer. You will not be able to reduce your total cost of transportation less than this. This is the best answer. Okay, this is the answer which we are getting while doing a question in Vogel's approximation method. In MS Excel is giving the very best answer, the answer which we are getting after solving a question in what is that, a stepping stone method. Okay, that answer is giving by MS Excel. So you cannot reduce your cost more less than that. So this is the best answer. Okay, 610. Okay. Now how to read the answer from planned one to, listen, look at here, from planned one, I am just putting the red color here, from planned one to road 3, retail outlet 3, 50 unit is transported. 50 unit is transported at a cost of 7, so 50 into 7, 350. From planned to 20 units is transported at a cost of 2, so 20 into 2, 40. Then planned to 20 units is transported at a cost of 5, so 20 into 5, 100. Okay. Then planned 3 to retail outlet 4, 35 unit is transported at a cost of 2, Next day, planned 3, 25 unit is transported at a cost of 2, Okay. Now this is 50 into 7, 350, plus 20 into 2, 40, 390, 20 into 50, 100, so 490. Okay, 35 into 2, 70, 490, 550, then 25 into 2, that is 50. So total is 610 anyway. So that is what done here. So this column into this, okay, this values which I marked in the red into these values. So that is what we are getting. 610 is the total answer. Okay, you will not get an answer better than this. So this is how to do a transportation question in MS Excel. Right now you have learned how to do a question in MS Excel. Thank you very much. Welcome my dear friends. Right now we are going to learn the next very important method. This is the method going to test in your final. This is called Vogel's approximation method, VAM. In one of the intermediate level question paper, I have seen this question, expand VAM. VAM means Vogel's approximation method. The first question itself, from the name of the method, they are asking a question. Vogel's approximation method means VAM. Short form, VAM means Vogel's approximation method, also known as penalty method. Okay. Now, let me show you the institute material. The problem with the institute material, first question problem, they have got the answer. The answer is not the optimal answer they got. The answer they are done in the first way. The answer they got 650. In the lowest cost entry method itself, I got the answer is 650. Sorry, 610, but they got only 650. First they done in northwest corner rule method. They got an answer of 670. Then they have done the same question in least cost method 655. Then they have done this question in which method? Vogel's approximation method. They got 650. Okay. Finally, this is not the best answer that they are testing in modified distribution method. In the modified distribution method, we are reaching a conclusion that this is not the best. Immediately, they are going to do stepping stone method. But if I am teaching the same way, it will be very difficult for my students. So instead, what I am going to do, the first question which we have done, sorry, not first question, the one of the question which we have done, it's yeah, factory 1, factory 2, factory 3. This question I am going to do in Vogel's approximation method. We will get the best answer. We will get the very best answer for this question. Okay, so that you will learn how to do a question in Vogel's approximation method. I will show you the penalty, and after finishing this, I will be doing this question illustration number 3 illustration number 3, so that you will become an expert. Okay, there are two different answers is possible. So once you are an expert, then we will be the next. The thing is that you should learn how to do Vogel's approximation very properly. If you are able to do two questions, then you will be able to do all other questions. But the thing is that you should be master in that. Okay, then I will be teaching Vogel's approximation method. Okay, anyway, now we are going to do this question. Okay, then only we will be doing the institute material question. Okay, so solve this question through Vogel's approximation method. There is multiple answer possibility here. So I am going to give you the best answer for this question, Vogel's approximation method. Okay, now the same question is here. Solve the following. Students, you can pause the video and you can write the question. Okay, right now I am continuing. Solve the following transportation problem through Vogel's approximation method. The other name of Vogel's approximation method is penalty method. Penalty method. Solve the following transportation problem through Vogel's approximation method or penalty method. F1, F2, F3, F4, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5. The total supply is given. Total demand is 46, 8, 18, 6. This is the question which we have done in northwest corner rule method, and this is the question which we have done in lowest cost entry method. Okay, now I am going to do this question. Okay, see, this is very big question, very gigantic question. I will be doing manually after this question, the questions which is there in the institute material. Okay, now the thing is that you need to draw a long line for writing the supply, and after finishing the supply, we need to draw the penalty also. So you should keep a long line. So how to write the table, I will show you. Just first for this question, you just follow me. Okay, suppose if P1, P2, P3, let's suppose P1, P2, P3. Okay, this is P1 row, P1. Next one is P2. This is P2. The third one is P3. P1, P2, P3. Then this one R1, retail outlet 1, retail outlet 2, retail outlet 1. Okay, retail outlet 2. Then retail outlet 3, retail outlet 4. Okay, now we need to keep some space to write the supply values and some space to write the demand values. So until this I kept supply demand. Then after that we need to have some space. We need to have some space for writing the penalty. We writing the penalty. We should have some space for writing the penalty. Okay, so I'm just writing penalty here, penalties here. Then I'm supposed to this is the column for supply. This is the column for supply. This is the side for demand, writing the demand, and this is the column for doing the penalty. Okay, let us do this question manually. Okay, so our question is P1, P2, P3, P1. Okay, sorry, F1, F2. So this question is F1, F2, F3. I'm sorry. Okay, then in this way you are supposed to create the table. We need to have a long penalty. We need to have a long supply. So this is how you are supposed to create a table. Okay. Now let me do this question F1, F2, F3, F4. Okay. Now see the supply tab part I just extended like this. The demand part I extended like this. After that the penalty is coming. This side is penalty is coming. This side is penalty is coming. Okay. First I will do with the animation. Then after that we are going to do manually. Okay. The other question we will do manually. Okay. Let me start. First. Okay. Penalty. What is penalty actually? I need to explain. Wait. Now my dear friends, suppose I am having an office at a city called Calicut. From the Calicut city, I am supposed to transport some item to Amaravati in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, my first option is private bus services are there. They are charging 600 rupee. Second option, Indian Railway is there. Indian Railway is charging 800 rupee. Third one is a private courier service company. Private courier service company, they are charging 1200 rupee. So these are my three options to transport an item from Calicut to Amaravati. Now tell me which is the best cost for me. Best cost, my best cost is 600. If I am not able to transport at 600, then I am supposed to pay 800 rupee. Then I am supposed to pay, tell me, 800 rupee. So my cost is increased by 200. My cost is increased by 200. The best option for me is 600. If I am not choosing 600, the next best option for me it is 800. So my cost is increased by 800. So there is a danger scenario there. So this increase, if I am not choosing the first one, then I am supposed to pay 800. If instead of paying 600 rupee, I am supposed to pay 800 rupee, my cost is increased by 200. Cost is increased by 200. Now, let's suppose from my Calicut office, I am supposed to transport some items into Chennai. My first option is private bus service. They are charging 450. Indian Railway charging 800 rupee. Then private bus service is charging 1000 rupee. Now listen, this time my best option is 450. Best option is 450. Next best option is 800. If I am not transporting at 450, my next best of transportation is 800. Instead of 450, I am supposed to transport 800. I am supposed to pay 800. So this time my cost is increased by 350. My cost is increased by 350. Okay. Now while considering these two places, one is Calicut to Amaravati, my cost is increasing at 200. Now from Calicut to Chennai, my cost is increasing at 350. Which is more danger according to me? Which place I need to focus first? Definitely from Calicut to Chennai, I am supposed to focus first, because if I am not able to transport at 450, I am supposed to pay 800. My cost, incremental cost is 350. This incremental cost of 350 is called penalty. Now this is increment. Here there is an incremental cost of 200. Here there is an incremental cost of 350. Where is more danger? More danger is here. So I need to consider this one first. The more danger, that means the highest penalty 350. Here I need to consider first. So with 450 rupee, I am supposed to transport whatever the items is possible. I am supposed to transport. That is the meaning of that is the logic of this transportation question. That is the logic of this transportation question, penalty method. Okay, now let me continue. Okay, first I need to find out penalty before getting before doing any transportation problem. First step is you need to consider, you need to check into whether the total demand and supply are equal. This time total demand and supply are equal. Now look at here. Now I am going to find out penalty. Technically, penalty is the difference between the least two value. Now I'm going to find out the penalty costs for the factory 1. Okay, 3 is the lowest value, next to lowest value 4. Okay, the meaning is if you are not able to transport with the 3 rupee, then you are supposed to pay 4 rupee. Your cost is increased by 1 rupee. So penalty is 1. Penalty is 1. Understood? Next, your next lowest cost is 1 rupee. If you are not able to transport at 1 rupee, you need to pay 2 rupee. So your cost is increased by 1 rupee. Cost is increased by 1 rupee. Now your lowest cost is 3 rupee. If you are not able to transport at 3 rupee, the next best cost is 7 rupee. So you need to pay 7. Your cost is increased by 4. Cost is increased by 4. Your lowest cost is 1. If you are not able to transport at 1 rupee, you need to pay 2 rupee. So difference between 1 and 2, the penalty is 1. So the first part, first right side column penalty we have done. Column penalty we have done. So we just find out the column penalty by finding the difference, of the least two value. The least two value. Now I need to find out the column penalty. Column penalty. Now listen, here the one of the least value is 2, another least value 2, there is another value 3. Now tell me here what I am supposed to take as a penalty. Is the penalty is the difference between 2 and 2, or the penalty is the difference between 2 and 3? What do you think? Penalty is the difference between 2 and 2, or penalty is the difference between 2 and 3? So here people will get confused. At least some students will think that it is the difference between 2 and 3 1. Actually the right answer is penalty is the difference between 2 and 2. The meaning is warehouse 1 require item. They can take it from factory 1, they can take it from factory 2, they can take it from factory 4. They are getting item from factory 2 at a cost of 2. If they are not getting at a cost of 2, they can still get it from factory 4 at a cost of 2. So finally, ultimately their cost is not increasing. If factory F2's manager is not willing to deliver items to them, not serving ready to serve items to them, they can buy the item from factory 4 manager. So simply their cost is not increasing, or technically it is very simple. Penalty is the difference between the least two value. So 2 and 2, penalty is 0. Next 1 and 4, penalty is 3. Next least value 1, next least value 6, 1 and 6, the penalty is 5. Now the least value 5, next least value 8. So 5 and 8, the penalty is 3. The least value 3, the next least value 8. 3 and 8, the penalty is 5. So the first column penalty and row penalty we found. This is the first stage in the question. Okay. Now my dear friends, we are going to allocate. We are going to give allocation. Okay. So column penalty we got, row penalty we got. Column penalty we got, row penalty we got. Okay. Now after finishing the row penalty and the column penalty, let's see which is the more dangerous scenario, which is more dangerous scenario. The penalty is having highest penalty is having more dangerous scenario. Here is highest penalty is 5, highest penalty is 5. Now highest penalty is 5, highest penalty is 5. There are two places with the highest penalty of 5. Now then, if two places are, as per the textbook rule, if two places are getting tie in terms of penalty, then you must look into the lowest cost. The lowest cost is 1, then the lowest cost is 3. Then the textbook is saying you should give allocation here first. You should give allocation here. Suppose here also 1, here also 1. Then this one you can 38, you can give only 8. For this one 15, 6, you can give only 6 here. So you should give 8 here. But I would like to tell you, don't worry, you can just you can do like whatever you, the way you like, you can continue. Okay, still there is no condition that you will get the best answer, because I have experimented n number of things on these questions. I'll still, there is no guarantee if you are doing like that you will get the best answer. In my language, you can choose any of these 5. You can choose the third column 5, or you can choose the fifth column 5. Any of them is okay. There won't be any problem if you choose the 1 5. Okay, but the answer, whether you are getting the best answer or not the best, that will be done in modified distribution method. Okay, so I choose, so I'm going to choose any of the 5. So I'm going to choose this 5, the right side 5. Now the lowest value, what is the lowest value in the 5? So the meaning of this 5 itself, if you are not able to transport at 3 rupee, then you have to pay at 8 rupee. So your cost is increased by 5. So better you transport at 3. That is the meaning itself. So the lowest, so you need to transport at, so you need to transport at the lowest cost. So lowest cost, so highest penalty is 5. So anyway, so I selected the highest penalty 5. In the highest penalty, the lowest cost is 3. Okay, right side it is 15, and the supply is 15, and the demand is 6. So whichever is lowest, whether it is 6 or 15, which one is lowest? 6 is the lowest. So you are going to allocate 6 here. 6 minus 6, it becomes 0. 15 minus 6, towards the right side it is 15 minus 6. 15 minus 6, it is 9. Okay, now my question is, 0 came to the bottom side, is 0 came to the bottom side, or 0 came to the right side? 0 came to the bottom side. So all the corresponding value towards the 0 should be cancelled. 9 is cancelled, 16 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled, 9 is cancelled. What is that? 16 is cancelled, 8 is cancelled, 9 is cancelled. Okay, that is the first step. Okay, now first part of the question is done. Now we are going to do penalty again. We are going to find out the penalty again. Now see, we need to find out column penalty and row penalty. See, the lowest value 3, next to lowest value 4. So 3 and 4, the penalty is 1. Now in the second row, lowest value 1, next to lowest value 2, 1 and 2, the penalty is 1. Next, the lowest value is 7, next to lowest value 11, 7 and 11, the penalty is 4. Next, 1 and 2, the penalty is 1, 1 and 2, the penalty is 1. So I found all the column penalty, I found all the column penalty. Okay, now I am going to find out the row penalty. I am going to find out the row penalty. So towards the bottom side also I need to find out the penalty. Towards the bottom side also I need to find out the penalty. Okay. Now see in the this side 2 and 2. What is the penalty? 0. Next, 1 and 4. What is the penalty? The lowest value 1, next to lowest value 4. Okay, 1 and 4, the penalty is 3. Okay, next is 1 and 6. The penalty is 5. Next, 5 and 8. The penalty is 3. Here already this becomes 0. This becomes 0. So there is no penalty. There is no penalty. Okay. So in the second step we found the penalty. Again we need to give allocation. This time the the highest penalty is 5. So we need to give allocation to the highest penalty. We need to give allocation to the highest penalty. Yeah. Now the highest penalty is 5. Highest penalty is what? Tell me. 5. Now the meaning of these 5 itself, if you are not able to transport at 1 rupee, you need to pay 6 rupee. So the logic is whatever possible with 1 rupee, transport it maximum. So this side 8, this side is 30. So what is the lowest value? The demand is 8, supply is 30. So 8 and 30, the lowest value is 8. So I am giving allocation up to 8. Now look at here, 8 minus 8, this becomes 0. 30 minus 8, this becomes 22. 22. Now tell me where the 0 came. 0 came to the bottom or 0 came to the right side. So 0 came to the bottom side. So we need to cancel. We need to cancel as 9, 26. So these values we need to cancel. Okay. This is the second step of penalty calculation. Okay. Now again we need to compute the penalty. Okay. Students, you can pause the video and compute the penalty of the next step, please. So I am going to find out the penalty now. Third column. Okay. The third step of penalty. Now lowest value 3, the next lowest value 4. 3 and 4, the penalty is 1. Next 2 and 5, the penalty is 3. Next 7 and 11, the lowest value 7 and 11, the penalty is 4. 1 and 2, the penalty is 1. Okay. Now we need to find out the column penalty. 2 and 2, the penalty is 0. 1 and 4, the penalty is 3. Next, here no penalty. The reason is very simple. Here it's already become 0. So I'm just putting an hyphen. Here the lowest value is 5. Next lowest value is 3, 8. So 5 and 8, the penalty is 3. 5 and 8, the penalty is 3. Here there is no penalty because this is already 0, already 0. Already 0 means there is no penalty. Okay. Okay. Now we need to give allocation. Now which is the highest penalty? 0, 3, hyphen 3, hyphen 1, 3, 4, 1. This time the highest penalty is 4 on the right side. Now in the highest penalty, what is the lowest value you need to check? Okay. The meaning of these 4 means if you are not able to transport at 7 rupee, then you need to pay 11 rupee. So instead of spending 7 rupee, you need to spend 11 rupee. So your air cost is increasing by rupees 4. So 7 is the lowest value. So you need to allocate. So demand is 40, supply is 9 only. So 9 or 40, which is the lowest? 9 is the lowest. So you give allocation to allocation 9. So 9 I give an allocation. 40 minus 1, the balance is 31. 9 minus 9, it is 0. Now see, there is a magic, there is a miracle. One of the great thing has happened there. So the right side becomes 0. When its right side becomes 0, 11 is cancelled, 40 is cancelled. In all other previous questions, lowest cost entry method, northwest corner rule method, you have taken this 40. 40 is the biggest cost. 40 is the biggest cost. So while you take in the 40, your cost is 40 into something which is higher. Now we are not taking the 40, 40 is cancelled. Now We are having only few cells. Let's see, we are going to find out the penalty again. So the W1 column, we need to find out the penalty first. Lowest value 2. I think the penalty still it is 0. Next 1 and 4, the penalty is 3. Next no penalty. Next 5 and 8, penalty is 3. Next no penalty. Next no penalty. Towards the right side, 3 and 4 it is 1. Next 2 and 5 it is 3. Next no penalty. Next 2 and 1 it is 1. Okay. So we got the penalty 0, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1. Now my dear friends, please understand that a Vogel's approximation method will be having multiple answers. Multiple answers. How the multiple answer is coming? Multiple answer is coming. Suppose one of the friend chosen this 3 and started giving allocation. Another friend chosen this 3 and started giving allocation. Another friend given this 3 and choose it, started giving allocation. Then your answer will change. Your answer will change. That is the reason we are getting different answer. Now, is there any rule which 3 you need to choose? Let's see. If I am choosing these 3, the lowest cost is 1. Okay, 1 rupee I can transport. If I am choosing these 3, 5 rupee only it will take. If I am choosing these 3, so if I am choosing these 3, 5 rupee, yes, if I am choosing these 3 with the 2 rupee I can transport. So better at a cost. Now tell me which is better, at a cost of 1 rupee to transport, at a cost of 5 rupee to transport, at a cost of 2 rupee to transport. What is the best? At a cost of 1 rupee to transport, that is best. So you need to choose these 3, that could be the best. In the last step, the answer will be changing depending upon which 3 you are going to take. So I am going to choose these 3. I am going to choose these 3. Okay. So I am choosing these 3. There are 3 threes among them. I am choosing this. The reason, if I am transporting, the cost is 3. If I am choosing these 3 with 1 rupee, I can transport. If I am choosing these 3, it will be 5 rupee for me. If I am choosing these 3, it will be 2 rupee for me. With the lowest cost, 1 rupee, I am trying to transport. This is the column. Now right side it is 13, bottom it is 6. So 6 and 13, lowest value 6. I allocated 6. Okay. Now 6 minus 6, it is 0. 13 minus 6, it is 7. 6 minus 6 is 0. 13 minus 6 is 7. Now 0 came to the bottom. 0 came to the bottom. So 10 is cancelled. 4 is cancelled. 4 is cancelled. Now listen my dear friends. Now there is only 6 values in the Vogel's approximation method. Many of you are in a confident that you will be able to do this question by yourself. But the thing is that when it reaches the last 2 value, the confused students will be having confusion. So please be careful with me. Okay. Now we are going to find out the penalty again. Column penalty and row penalty we are going to find out. Okay. Now see the row penalty, lowest value 3, next to lowest value 8. 3 and 8, penalty is 5. 2 and 5, the penalty is 3. Penalty is 3. No penalty here. Next 2 and 14, the penalty is 12. Penalty is 12. Next 2 and 2, the penalty is 0. Next no penalty. Next no penalty. Next 5 and 8, the penalty is 3. Here it becomes 0, so no penalty. Here it becomes 0, so no penalty. Now tell me 0, 3, 12, 3, 5. Which is highest penalty? 12 is the highest penalty. We need to choose this 12. We need to choose this 12. So the highest penalty this time is 12. Okay, there is a huge difference. The meaning is, if you are not able to transport at 2 rupee, then you need to pay 14 rupee. Oh my goodness. So we are thinking to transport at 2 rupee. Otherwise your cost become 14. Okay. Now 2 rupee, right side it is 7, bottom it is 31. Okay. 7 and 31 we will be able to transport only 7. So I am allocating 7. So 31 minus 7, the balance is 24. Balance is, see, I allocated 7 here, 31 minus 7. So 7 is allocated, 31 minus 7, 24 is the balance. Demand reduced into 24, 7 minus 7, my supply reduced into 0. Now question is, towards the bottom it is 24, right side it is 0. So where the 0 came? 0 came to the right side. 0 came to the right side. So the 14 need to be cancelled. 14 need to be, all other values need to be cancelled. Now the thing is, we are having only 4 values, 3, 8, 2, 5. Here is the confusion starting. Many people will be doing the Vogel's approximation method until now. Until this, everyone will do. From there onwards, and especially when there is only 2 numbers, many people used to skip, or we are not able to do. Okay, now please be careful. Same rule apply. So penalty 3 and 8, penalty is 5. Okay, 2 and 5, the penalty is 3. Now right side, the F3 column, see F3 row, it becomes 0. So no penalty. F3, it becomes 0. No penalty. Simple. No penalty. Now look at here. Now this column number 1, W1 column number 1, 3 and 2 penalty is 1. Okay. No, this is already 0. This is already 0. So hyphen, no penalty. Now this is already 0. So the no penalty. Now 8 and 5, the penalty is 3. Now this is hyphen. Okay. Now let's just see, the penalties are 1 hyphen 3, 5 3 hyphen. Okay, tell me 5 3 hyphen 1 hyphen 3. Okay, now where is the highest penalty? Highest penalty is 5 on the right side. So I choose this 5. Okay, choose these 5. Now what is the lowest value in the 5? It is 3. Okay, now this side is 24, this side is 20. How much I can allocate? 24, 20. Which is the lowest? 20 is the lowest. So I allocated this 20, 24 minus 20. The balance is 4. Balance is 4 this side. But in the right side, the balance becomes 0. So 0 came to the right side. So 8 is cancelled. 8 is cancelled. Oh my goodness. Now only 2 column. Only 2 column. Only 2 cells. Yeah, 2 and 5. Now people, what do? Nothing. If you are having confusion, there is a technique, I will tell you. Okay, but let me continue in the same way. In the first row, 0 came. So no penalty, hyphen. 2 and 5, penalty 3. No doubt. 2 and 5, penalty 3. Now it becomes 0, hyphen. No penalty. It becomes 0, no penalty. Okay. Now here the question is, do we need to compute penalty to the bottom side? Because for computing the penalty, we need to have 2 values minimum. Correct. Here there is only 1 value, and that not become 0 also. There is a problem. So what do you do? Just keep it blank. But here it becomes 0. This becomes 0. Put a hyphen here. It's 0. This is becomes 0. Put a hyphen here. Now keep this places blank. Keep this is a hyphen here. There is a hyphen here. So blank hyphen blank hyphen. Sorry. Yeah, blank hyphen. So blank hyphen blank hyphen. Okay. That is the real rule. If you finding difficulty over there, sir, where should I keep blank? Where should I be? If there are only 2 numbers, 1 is 2, 1 is 5. Now, in the last step, what you can do? You just go for lowest cost entry method. Now, towards the lowest value is 2. Anyway, the penalty is 3. If you are choosing the highest penalty, there is only one set, there is penalty, and the lowest value is 2. Towards the right side is 22. bottom it is 4. So how much you can allocate? Only 4 you can allocate. 4 minus 4 it becomes 0. 22 minus 4 it become 18. 18. Now we are having only one cell. Only one cell, that is 18 and 18 5. Okay, so 18 is allocated, 18 is allocated, 18 allocated, 18 right side is 18, this side is 18, so 18 is allocated here. So 18 minus 18 it becomes 0, 18 minus 18 it becomes 0. Now it is exhausted, fully exhausted. Okay, now I will repeat from the last step. Last step there is only two value. One is 2, one is 5. Here is the problem comes to students. Okay, if there is only two values at the end, what you have to do? Which is the lowest value? 2. First you take 2. Okay, towards bottom it is 4, right side is 22. So just allocate 4 here. 4 minus 4 it becomes 0. Now 22 minus 4 18. First you given. Now you are following lowest cost entry method. Now this is only one value, 18 here, 18 here. Give 18 here. 0 0. The issue is over. Issue is over. This is how to do a transportation problem in the last step. In the last step. Now we need to find out the total cost. Now take your calculator, okay, press MRC button 2 times, press AC, 3 into 20 M plus, 2 into 4 M plus, 7 into 9 M plus, 2 into 7 M plus, 1 into 6 M plus, 1 into 8 M plus, 5 into 18 M plus, 3 into 6 M plus, 3 into 6 M plus. Now press MRC. Now I got the answer is 267. 267 is the answer which I got right now. Okay. Now look at here, 267. Now what you are supposed to do? Origin, destination, per unit cost, total cost you need to write, and the total is 267. From factory 1, warehouse 1, 20 unit is transported at a cost of 3, 20 into 3, 60. Factory F2, warehouse 2, 4 unit is transported at a cost of 2, 4 into 2, 8. Factory 2, warehouse 3, 8 units is transported at a cost of 1, 8 into 1, 8. Factory F2, warehouse 4, 18, 5, 18 into 5, 90. Factory F3, the warehouse 1. Okay, so the total cost is 267 is the total cost. So our total cost is 267. Okay. Now, why we are getting different answers? Why we are getting different answers to Vogel's approximation method? Let us have to discuss is that. Okay. Now I told you, I will show you here. Okay, don't be confused. In the exam hall, there is no condition that you need to get different answers. Okay, only one answer is okay for them. Okay, please understand why it is. We chosen these three. Instead of choosing these three, let's suppose I am choosing these three. Okay, now I am going to do all the remaining things manually, so that you will also learn. Already we got answer. Okay, so that you will also going to learn. So I just chosen these three without looking any of the condition. The lowest value these two, right side is 22, this side is 31. So I allocated 22 here. 31 minus 22, I think 9. Okay, 31 minus 22, I am using calculator. So this is 9. Okay, now 22 minus 22, this becomes 0. So 10 is cancelled, 5 is cancelled, 10 is cancelled, 5 is cancelled. So I am going to do questions manually now. Now I need to find out the penalty. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. The penalty is 1. Next, this is already exhausted. I think it becomes 0. Next, already exhausted, it becomes 0. 2 and 1, the penalty is 1. 2 and 1, the penalty is 1. Now look at here, this column 22, 2 and 3, the penalty is 1. Then 1 and 4, the penalty is 3. then this is hyphen, okay, because already exhausted. Now this one, 8 and 14, 8 and 14, I think the penalty is 6, penalty is 6. So now see, this time the highest penalty is 6, highest penalty is 6. I'm going to allocate here. So 8 is there, 14 is there, so allocating 8 here, 20, 18. So I can 20, 18, I can give 18, 18 minus 18, 0. Now 20 minus 18, the balance is 2. Balance is 2. This side becomes 0. Though this side becomes 0. So 14 is cancelled, 14 is cancelled, 14 is cancelled. Now next, we need to find out the penalty again. So the first row 3 and 4, the penalty is 1. Next 2 and 1, the penalty is 1. No penalty, no penalty. Hyphen means no penalty. Okay. Now see 2 and 3, 2 and 3 it is 1. Okay. 4 and 1, 1 and 4 it is 3. No penalty. This side becomes 0. No penalty. No penalty. Okay. Now see, the highest penalty is 3, this 3. So I am going to choose this. Okay, the lowest value is 1, 13, 6. So I allocated 6. 13, 6, I allocated 6. 6 minus 6 it is 0, 13 minus 6 it is 7, 13 minus 6 is 7, 0 came here, 4 is cancelled, 4 is cancelled. Next, 2 and 3, I am going to find out the column penalty. I think only 2 values is there. So 2 and 3, no other values is there, all other values. Let me check. Very difficult to say, because while looking from very closer it will be very difficult. Okay. Now, I think, yeah, 2 and 3, that is only 2 values available. 2 and 3 is the only value available. Yeah, correct. So 2 I chosen here, right side is 7, bottom it is 9. So 7 I chosen here, 7 I chosen. So 7 minus 9 minus 7 it is 2, 7 minus 7 it is 0. Okay. Lastly, we are having only one value. I told you, if there is only 2 value, you can follow lowest cost entry method. 2 and 3. First I gone with the 2. Now I am going with the 3. Okay. Now look at here. Right side is 2. Bottom is 2. So 2 I given. 2 and 2 0. 2 and 2 it becomes 0. Now fully exhausted. Last time when I done in that way, I got the total answer is 267. Now I am sure, I believe that the answer will be greater than this. Okay, greater than 267. Let me see. I don't know whether I am right or wrong. Press MRC button 2 times, press AC. 3 into 2 m plus, 2 into 12 m plus, 7 into 9 m plus, 2 into 7 m plus, 1 into 6 m plus, then 1 into 8 m plus, then 18 into 8 m plus, 3 into 6 m plus, then MRC. Then my answer is 303. 303. Okay, see what was the answer in the last step? 267. What is the answer now? 303. Now we got different answer. If we are checking whether the answer which we got right now, this 303 is the best answer. No, it is not the best answer. Already we got 267. Deal, my dear friends. So I think 267 is the best answer. I am going to do this question also in MS Excel. After that, we are going to do illustration number 3. Okay, I am going to do manually, not with PowerPoint, manually, so that you will learn more. Okay, so let me do this question in MS Excel. Hello, my dear friends. Yeah, I'm going to do this question in MS Excel. What I did earlier, I taught you how to install the solver application. This is the question right now we are having. I'm just clicking Control C, then I'm pasting Control V. Okay. Now, firstly, I need to cancel these values cancelled. Now I need to find out the total here. I need to find out the total here. Total. This is sum of what? Sum of these total okay, total we found. Okay. Now next we need to find out what is the total cost. So total cost symbol, total cost, you need to write sum product. What is the formula? Sum product of what? Sum product of these, the deleted item, sum product of these two. Okay, first one comma this one, just to close the bracket. Okay, now just put your cursor here. Now go to data, just click on solver application. Now the objective is to minimization. Okay, this one minimize. Okay, by changing the cells. Click here, click on the changing the cells. Okay, add this should be equal to the total supply. This should be equal to total supply. Now this should be equal to this. Okay, now click here, simplex. Now here there is a column, tick column, that is non-negativity constraint, which we are going to learn in linear programming. If you have watched linear programming, actually first video recorded is transportation. If you watch linear programming, you will know what is non-negativity constraint. Okay, now I am going to click solve. Okay, now my answer is 267. This is the best answer. Factory 1 to warehouse 1, 20 units at a cost of 3. Factory 2 to warehouse 1, 4 units at a cost of 2. Factory F3 warehouse 1, 9 units at a cost of 7. Okay, F4 to warehouse 1, 7 units at a cost of 2. Like this, the total cost is 267, which we got. Okay, now in the next video I am going to solve the next question. Next question means the question which is there in the illustration. Thank you. Warm welcome everyone. Now we are going to do the first question on the Vogel's approximation. We are going to do the third questions in the illustration. That is the first question in the institute material. Okay, the Vogel's approximation method I am going to do. I already done one question in Vogel's approximation method, this question, and I have shown you how to get multiple answer. First we got 267, that is the best answer. Then I shown you another way how to get another answer. We got an answer of 303. Then I have done this question in MS Excel and we got the best answer. The very best answer is 267. I shown you. Right now we are going to do the first question. This question we have done early. Now when we have done this question in the first time, we got the answer is 570. I think 670, then 655. Now I think the answer which we are getting is 650, but I would like to tell you we will get 610. Let's see. We are going to do all the we are going to do we are going to do how to get 610, how to get 650. Let's see. I don't know which answer we are going to get. Let us see and let us do. Okay, first we need to find out the penalty. We need to find out the penalty. Penalty is the difference between the least two value. First row, lowest value 3, next to lowest value 5. 3 and 5, the penalty is 2. Penalty is 2. Next 2 and 2, the penalty is 0. The penalty is 0. Next row, the lowest value is 2. The next lowest value 3. So 2 and 3, the penalty is 1. The penalty is 1. Next, the lowest value is 2. Next to lowest value 3. 2 and 3, the penalty is 1. Penalty is 1. Next, lowest value is 5. Next to lowest value 5. 5 and 5, the penalty is 0. Penalty is 0. Next, lowest value is 7. Next to lowest value is 8. 7 and 8. 7 and 8, the penalty is 1. Next, lowest value is 2. Next to lowest value is 2. So 2 and 2, the penalty is 0. Penalty is what tell me? 0. Okay. Now, my dear friends, we are having different penalties. Among the penalties, which one is the lowest? Which one is the lowest that we need to take? Among the penalties, which one is the lowest? Sorry, which one is the highest penalty which we need to take? Okay. Now see, here is the highest penalty is 2. The meaning of these two, if you are not able to transport with 3 rupee, then you need to pay 5 rupee. Your cost is increasing by 2. That is the meaning of 2. So instead of 3 rupee, you need to spend 5 rupee. So your cost is increasing by 2. So you need to transport with the rupees 3 first. That is the meaning of this penalty itself. Okay. So I am going to give allocation. I am going to give allocation. So 3, 3, 3. So look at here. This side supply 50. This side supplies 50. I am supposed to give maximum possible allocation to this side. So this side is 50, this side is 20. So what is the maximum I can give? 20, because demand is 20 only. Supply we are having 50. So 20 I given. Now tell me, 20 out of 20 is gone. So the supply the demand becomes 0. 20 out of 20 is gone. So demand becomes 0. It becomes 0. Okay. It becomes 0. Okay. Now next one. 50 minus 20, the balance is 30. This side is 30. 50 minus 20, the balance is 30. Now look at here. 2 is cancelled, 3 is cancelled. 2 is cancelled, 3 is cancelled. That is what happened here. Now I need to find out the penalty again. Again. So 5, 7, 6. 5 and 7, the penalty. What is the penalty? 5 and 6, the penalty is 1. Next 5 and 2. 5 and 2, the penalty is 3. Next 2 and 6, the penalty is 4. Penalty is 4. Next 5 and 5, the penalty is 0. Penalty is 0. Next 7 and 8, the penalty is 1. Next look at here, 2, 2, 6. What is that? 2 and 2, which we already explained. Already explained the last question. Lowest value 2, next to lowest value 2. So 2 and 2, the penalty is 0. The penalty is 0. Here, this side is already exhausted. The penalty is 0. So already exhausted, the total demand becomes 0. So there is no penalty this side. Okay. So the second step, we got the penalty values are -0, 1, 0. Now this side is 4, 3, 1. These are the values which we got. These are the value. There is no undo here. There. Okay. So these are the penalty values which we got. Okay. Now. Okay. Fine. Perfect. Okay. Next. Yeah, which is the highest penalty? Highest penalty, see, has 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 4. What is highest penalty? Highest penalty is 4. Okay. So I'm going to allocate here. Now look at here. The highest penalty is 4 is here. Now look at here. We need to allocate. Okay. For allocation, we will use the green color. Okay. Now in the highest penalty, this is the highest penalty, correct? The highest penalty meaning is if you are not transporting at a 2 rupee, then you need to transport at a 6 rupee. Instead of paying 2 rupee, you need to pay 6 rupee. So your cost is increased by 4 rupee. Understood? So be careful. You need to transport at 2 first. Understood? Otherwise your cost will increase. So I am going to transport at 2 rupee. Now look at here, this side demand is 60 but supply only 25. So how much I can allocate? The lowest of two. So 25 and 60, the lowest is 25. 25 allocated. Okay, 60 minus 25, the balance become 35. Balance become 35. Next 25 minus 25, the balance becomes 0. The balance become 0. Deal? Okay, now question is where the 0 came, to the bottom side or to the right side? The 0 came to the right side. So this which is to be cancelled. Yeah, this 6 is to be cancelled. Yeah, this 6 is to be cancelled. This 9 is to be cancelled. This 6 is to be cancelled. This 9 is to be cancelled. Okay, next we need to find out the penalty again. So I'm going to find out the row penalty. Okay, now tell me, row penalty 5 6, the penalty is 1. 5 and 6, the penalty is 1. The 5 and 6 is the penalty is 1. Next 2 and 5, the penalty is 3. Penalty is 3. Penalty is 3. Next no penalty because it is already exhausted. 0 become, it already becomes 0. Total supply becomes 0. So there is no penalty. Okay, so once again I am repeating, 5 and 6 penalty 1. 5 and 2, the penalty is 3. Simple. Now this side is already 0, so there is no penalty. Now 5 and 5, 5 and 5, the penalty is 0. Next 7 and 8, the penalty is 1. The penalty is 1. Next 6 and 2, the penalty is 4. 6 and 2, the penalty is 4. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. Now we need to draw the penalty again. Sorry, the yeah. Then tell me which is the highest penalty. 1 3 hyphen 4 1 0 hyphen, which is the highest penalty? 4 is the highest penalty. The meaning of this 4, if you are not able to transport at 2, then you need to pay 6 rupee. So if you are not able to transport at 2 rupee, you have to pay 6 rupee. Be careful. So make the transportation at 2 rupee. That is the meaning. Okay. So highest penalty is 4. Highest penalty is 4. Among the highest penalty, choose the lowest one. What is the lowest one? These two. These two. Okay. So I'm going to give allocation to these two. Right side, right side is 75. Right side is 75. Bottom it is 35. Right side is 75, bottom it is 35. So this is 35. So 35 minus 35, 35 minus 35, this is 0. 75 minus 35, this is 40. 75 minus 35, 75 minus 35, this is 40. Okay. Now 0 came to the bottom. 0 came to the bottom. So all the remaining value must be cancelled. All the remaining value must be cancelled. This 6 is supposed to be cancelled. Now see, we are having only only 4 cells. Okay. Now we need to find out the penalty again. No penalty. Now 5 and 5, the penalty is 0. 5 and 5, the penalty is 0. Penalty, not that color. Penalty, this color. I don't know what is the name of this color. Okay. Now 7 and 8, the penalty is 1. It's blue or some other. Okay. Next is here it become already exhausted, 0 already reached, so there is no penalty. Once it is reached 0 means hyphen hyphen hyphen. Okay, now look at here, 5 and 7 it is 2 is the penalty. Next 5 and 8, 3 is the penalty. Next, no penalty means it is hyphen. Are you okay? Now, my dear friends, hyphen 0, oh, what is that? Hyphen 0, 1 hyphen 2, 3 hyphen, which is the highest penalty. Yeah, before finding the highest penalty, we need to draw the lines. Okay, line. Okay, now tell me which is the highest penalty. 3, 2, 3 hyphen 1, 0. The highest penalty is 3. So I am going to choose these 3. So I am the last column where which one we choose? We choose this, I think. Okay. No. Last column, not that. 4 only we choose it. Okay. Now, anywhere among these 2, 3 hyphen 1, 0 hyphen, the highest penalty is 3. So I am going to choose these 3. Now look at here. The meaning of, what is the meaning of this penalty? If you are not able to transport at 5 rupee, you need to pay 8 rupee. So do you want to pay 8 rupee or 5 rupee? Yeah, better you pay 5 rupee and transport maximum possible at 5 rupee. That is the meaning. Okay? Technically, choose the highest penalty. Among the highest penalty, choose the lowest cost. Now look at here. This side is 20. This side is 20. Right side is 40. So right side is 40, this side is 20. So lowest is 20. So allocated 20 here. 20 minus 20 is 0. 40 minus 20, it is 20 is the balance. 20 is the balance. So 0 came to this side. So that means when 0 came to the bottom side, that means 5 is cancelled. Now there is only 2 value. I told you, if you are having confusion, you can go for which method? This lowest cost first. First you give to 7, then you give to 8. But technically, look at the board. Okay, for finding penalty, we need 2 value. Here there is no 2 value. This is not exhausted. Okay, this becomes 0. So hyphen here it is hyphen. Because it becomes 0. Here it becomes 0 hyphen, but the penalty is 1. Here it is 0. Or else simply only one column having penalty, 7 and 8 to 1, enough. Or simply follow lowest cost entry method. My intention, you should not lose your mark. You should not stop from here. The real method is, so there is no 2 figure here. So we can't do the penalty, and it is not 0. Here there is only 1 figure. It is not 0, no figure. So kept blank. So here it becomes 0. So hyphen. 0 means hyphen. Here it is, listen. Here it becomes 0 hyphen. Here it is 7 and 8, 1. Okay, 1 is the penalty. Here it becomes 0. Okay, deal or no deal. Now look at here. Okay, blank hyphen, blank 1, 0. Okay, now where is the highest penalty? There is only one penalty. My dear friends, if you are getting confusion, strictly take 7 first, then go for 8. Finish. You will get the full mark. They will not reduce a single penny. I am giving you guarantee, because I am not a good man. Okay. Anyway, so the highest penalty is 1. We choose this. Okay. 7. Now we are going to allocate on 7. I am going to allocate on 7. Look at the right side. 30 is here. Right side 30 is here. This side is 50. So 30 we are going to allocate. 30 we are going to allocate here. 30 minus 30 it is 0. 30 minus 30 it is 0. 50 minus 30 it is 20. 50 minus 30 it is 20. Okay. Lastly, we are having only one value. We are having only one value. No more penalty computation. Actually, if you need to write the penalty computation, you can write this is, if you want, hyphen, okay, no hyphen, hyphen, okay, here blank, 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 okay, here is hyphen, wait. Here it is, okay, here it is hyphen, hyphen, here it is blank, because 8 is there. Technically you need to do, or simply first you give to 7, then you give to 8. Okay, now we are going to give 8, 20 to the right side, 20 to the left side. Okay, so I'm going to give 20. I'm going to give 20. My dear friends, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. Fully exhausted. This is the first question in the institute material, Vogel's approximation. I hope everyone it is clear. But the reality, okay, I already done this question, and the total cost of this question is 610. I have done in Excel. By doing in lowest cost entry method, I got the answer as 610. Okay, now let us see what is the answer. 20 into 3, 20 into 3, 60, 30 into 7, okay, 210, 20 into 5, m plus, 20 into 8, m plus, 35 into 2, m plus, 25 into 2, m plus, MRC. The answer is 650. What is the answer? 650. Oh my goodness, why we got that kind of answer? 650. Now question will be, can you improve the answer? That is a question going to come. Yes, possible. We can improve the answer of the question by drawing loops. Okay, possible. Can you improve the question? That is a thing which they are going to ask. Okay. Anyway, it is possible, but let us wait. So this is the second question I have done in Vogel's approximation method. For you, Vogel's approximation method is done. You people are happy. So now what you are supposed to do, you need to write origin, destination, number of unit, per unit cost. Okay. Okay, P1 to R1 20 units, 3 rupees is the cost. P1 to R3 30 units, 7 is the cost. P2 to R2 20 units at a cost of 5. P2 to R3 20 units at a cost of 8. P2 to R4 30 units at a cost of 2. P3 to R4 25 units at a cost of 2. So your cost is 650. Now Vogel's approximation method, I believe it is okay for you. Okay, I have done 2 questions on Vogel's approximation method. Okay, now let's see. My dear friends, we have done 2 questions in Vogel's approximation method. Now I am going to do questions in modified distribution method. Modified distribution method called Modi's method. Modified distribution method, that is Modi's method. Simply says Modi's method, or there is another name called UV method. UV method. Now my dear friends, you should be very careful. Please be very cautious on this Modi's method. In the textbook, in the textbook, listen, the last question, illustration 3, that means the question which I done right now, they got an answer of 650. Then they tested for optimality. That is what illustration number 4. Illustration number 4. Here we are not getting an optimal answer. If you are not getting an optimal answer, means if you are not getting the best answer, then you need to draw the loop. you need to draw the loops. This is something called the stepping stone. Then you improved your solution, then again you tested, finally you got the final answer. This is the optimal answer. If I'm teaching in this way, it will not be it will be very difficult for you. It will not be an easy thing for you. So there is one more thing is called degeneracy is there. What is degenerate, that also I am supposed to teach. So I am going to, rather than teaching the next question next term, I am going more more organized way. First we will do a question where our final answer will be optimal. Okay, first two questions I will do optimal. This is an optimal answer. Another question I will be teaching right now, we will be going to do an optimal, we will be going to find out an optimal solution. That means the final answer is the best. If the final answer is not the best, here see illustration number 4, this is not the best, then what they done, they have drawn a loop. How to draw a loop? This is the extreme level of what is that transportation problem. If you are able to do how to draw a loop and how to solve a question in Vogel's approximation, then the remaining is nothing for you. So but you have to learn in an order. So I will be, what I am going to do, I will be going to do this question first, the question number 6, modified distribution method. This question I am going to do first. Before that, what is modified distribution method? Okay, modified distribution method, you remember when we started the class, okay, the first question, see, when I started the class, the first question, read this: find basic feasible solution, initial solution to the transportation problem. If this is the question, you can solve the question through northwest corner rule method, you can solve the question through lowest cost entry method, you can solve the question through Vogel's approximation method. You are having 3 options. Next, find optimal solution to the transportation problem. If this is the scenario, you can find out the answer through Vogel's approximation method. Then you can find out optimal solution through modified distribution method. Optimal solution through modified distribution method. So where we are using the word Modi's method. So whenever the terminology is optimal solution, whenever the question is optimal, simply the meaning is that this is a method to test whether the answer which we got right now is the best or not, So first I am going to do this question so that you will understand in a systematic way. Yeah, sixth question, question number 6 in the question bank, modified distribution method. Okay, now before going to do modified distribution method, write down. Okay, first listen. In one of the transportation problem which I done in the last step, I got an answer of 303, I got an answer of 267. Both I have done. Okay, the last transportation question we got 650, the same question I got 610. I have done these 2 questions in MS Excel. MS Excel will give you the best answer. This I got 267, this I got 210. If you are asking me whether this will reduce further, the answer is no. Whether this will reduce further, the answer is no. Okay, but instead if you are asking whether this will reduce further or 650 can be reduced 650 further, the answer is yes. Testing whether your answer will reduce further. So that is what we are doing in modified distribution method. Whether the answer which we got is the best, that is what we are going to do. But right now what I am going to do, I am going to do the first question 267. We got an answer for the question 267. I am going to test whether the answer can be improved. The answer will be no. Then I am going to take this question again, will no. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this question, is there any improvement? Okay, that is what question number 6, I think. Okay, we will do. Okay, we are going to do questions in such a way. Okay, now let us start. So what is modified distribution method? Okay, write down in your notebook, you write down, in modified distribution method, the test of optimality, in modified distribution method, the test of optimality is done through Dij. In modified distribution method, the test of optimality is done through Dij, where Dij equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj, where Dij equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. It is not rocket science. It is not rocket science. There will be a matrix Cij. There will be a matrix. What? Tell me Cij. From the matrix number 1, you are going to reduce matrix number 2. Matrix number 2. Finally, you are going to get matrix number 3. Okay? Matrix number 3. The first matrix is Cij. Second matrix is Ui plus Vj. The most difficult part of the question is computing Ui, Vj values, U1, U2, U3, V1, V3 value. But I have technique, don't worry. Then finally we are getting Dij, the third matrix. The third matrix, if all the values in the Dij matrix are positive, all the values in the Dij matrix are positive or non-negative, okay, positive, it could be 0, it's not non-negative, it is none of them are negative, non-negative value should be there. If it's 0, it's okay, then this is the best, the solution is best. If any one of the value is negative, then the solution is not the best, it can be improved, so simply, in modified distribution method, the test of optimality is done through Dij. Test of optimality is done through Dij, where Dij equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj, and there is a matrix called Cij. From the matrix Cij, Ui plus Vj is deducted. Then finally we are getting another one, it is Dij. So if all the values are greater than or equal to 0 or positive or non-negative, then the solution is the best. Okay, okay, let's see. So this is what Dij. Now first let me take the sixth question. Okay, now before taking the sixth question, let me check whether the answer is 267 or not. Now take your calculator, press MRC button 2 times, press AC, 3 into 20 M plus, then 2 into 4 M plus, 7 into 9 M plus, 2 into 7 M plus, 1 into 6 M plus, 1 into 8 M plus, 5 into 18 M plus, 3 into 6 M plus, MRC. The right answer is 267. Now we are going to check whether the 267 will reduce further. Now look at here, wait. What is the word? Optimal solution. The optimal solution, and optimal solution means MODI. Optimal solution means MODI. Okay, so I'm just taking these things only. I need these things only. Okay, now first step. Step number one, just consider the allocated value. Just consider the allocated value, and before that, okay, this is the first one allocated here. This is first row, first column. We call 1, 1. This is second row, first column. Second row, first column. We call them 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Row order is set first. This is the allocation. This is having allocation. Second column, second row, third column. Okay. This is second row, fourth column. Second row, fourth column. Third row, first column. Okay. Third row, fifth column. Next, fourth row, first column. Okay. Fourth row, second column. These are the allocations. These are the cells we are having. Okay. Now we are going to find out. Okay. Now for the row we call U values, column we call V values, vertical V. Okay. So column is V value, row is U values. Okay. Simple. This is first row, first column. So U1 plus V1. Okay. Just wait. I am just going casually. This is second row, first column. U2 V1. U2 V1. This is, so this is, look at here. U2 V4. U2 V4. This is U2 V3. U2 V3. U3 V1. U3 V5. U4 V1. U4 V2. U4 V2. So these are the values. Okay, let's see. Okay, first let me, okay. Okay, then excuse me, if you want to get an answer, there is a trick. Strictly follow me. Okay, first we are going to write U1 V1 equal to 3. U1 V1 equal to 3. First row, first column, U1 plus V1 equal to 3. Which 3? U1 plus V1 equal to 3. U1 equal to V1 equal to. Next day, U2 V1, U2 V1, U2 V1, U2 plus V1 equal to 2, U2 equal to V1 equal to, U2 equal to V1 equal to. Next, U2 V3, U2 V3, U2 plus V3 equal to 1, U2 equal to V3 equal to, U2 equal to V3 equal. This is a technique. You should keep like this. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. Okay. I do remember when I was doing my graduation in one of the best college, best teachers, they're doing step by step and taking lot of time, around 40 minutes to find out U1 V1 value. If we are doing this, since we are doing the first time, we are doing in a slow pace. But if otherwise, you will be able to do these questions in a matter of seconds. Don't worry. Okay. Now, not matter of seconds, 1 or 2 minutes you will be able to do. Okay. Now look at here, U2 V3, U2 V3. This we have done. Next, U2 V4, U2 V4. Okay, U2 plus V4 equal to 5. U2 is equal to V4 is equal to. Next, U3 V1. U3 V1 equal to 7. U3 is equal to V1 equal to. U3 equal to V1 equal to. Next, U3 V5. U3 V5. Okay. U3 plus V5 equal to. U3 plus V5 equal to 3. Which 3? These 3. The cost 3. The cost 3. Now you write U3 is equal to. U3 equal to. Next you write V5 equal to. V5 equal to. Next U4 V1. Okay, U4 V1. U4 plus V1 equal to 2. U4 equal to V1 equal to. V1 equal to. Next U4 V2. U4 V2. Okay. U4 plus V2 equal to 1. U4 equal to V2 equal to. U4 equal to V2 equal to. Simple. Okay. Now the game starts. How to find out the answer. Getting the answer, how to find out V1 value, V2 value. It's a skill. Okay. And before that, there is something called degenerate, non-degenerate. Okay. Now, look at here. How many columns, sorry, rows are there? 4. How many columns are there? 5. 3, 4 plus 5. What is the value? 9. 9 minus 1. That means m row, n column minus 1. 4 row, 5 column minus 1 equal to 8. If the number of allocations equal to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 8. This is something called non-degenerate. That means you will get all the values. If the number of allocation is 7 only, not 8, you will not be able to find out this value. I will show you. If I am saying like this, you will not be able to find out means you will not understand it. Until and unless if you are not able to see it, you will not understand. Don't worry. The next question is such a question. I will be handling it so that you will understand what is degeneracy, non-degeneracy. You will understand right now. For the time being, just understand that. Look at here. 1 allocation, 2 allocation, 3 allocation, 4th allocation, 5th allocation, 6th allocation, 7th allocation, 8 allocation. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 4 rows, there are 5 columns, 4 plus 5 minus 1. The number of allocations is 8. That means we will get all the answers. That is a simple meaning. And there is a name for this, non-degenerate. What is degenerate means? Let us see the next question, okay, and you will understand. Okay, now you need to get what is the value of u1, u2, u3, u4, v1, v2, v3, v5. You need to find out. Getting the answer is a skill. Obviously, it is a skill. Okay, you need to be more crooked mind. Okay. Now, as per the rule, you can put u1 is equal to 0, then find out all the remaining. It's okay, fine. u2 is equal to 0, you can put u2 is equal to 0, find out all the remaining. Okay. u3 is equal to 0, you can find out all the remaining. u4 is equal to 0, you can find out all the remaining. Possible. v1 equal to 0. Now, you can give any of the value into 0 and find out the remaining value. That is okay. But you should be more cooked. If you want to get the answer, you should have some technique to get the answer. Oh, if I give this, I will get this. If I give that, I will get this. Like that, you should have. Okay. Now, for that, the best technique is whichever the value which appeared most number of time. Look at here. u2, 1, 2, 2 times, 3 times. 3 times appeared. u1 appeared only 1 time. u2 appeared 3 times, u3 2 times appeared, u4 appeared 2 times, v1 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times it is appeared. Okay, so I think v3 only 1 time, v2 only 1 time. So most happened is v1. Most happened is v1. So we can choose v1 equal to 0, v1 equal to 0, v1 equal to 0, v1 equal to 0, v1 equal to 0. Now look at here. For the time being, I am taking only 1, then I will erase. Okay. u4 plus 0 equal to 2. Then what is the meaning of u4? Okay, you added 0 with some number and you got the answer is 2. Then what is the added number? What is that number? 2 itself. With 2 you added 0. 2 plus 0, still your answer is 2. That means u4 plus 0 equal to 2 means if you are adding 0 with a number, the same number will come. So that means u4 equal to 2. u4 equal to 2. u4 equal to 2. I got u4 is equal to 2. u4 is equal to 2. If you are getting u4 is equal to 2, look at the upper side. Any u4 here? Yes, no. On the bottom side, any u4 is equal to 2. Immediately replace u4 is equal to 2. Now the idea is if you are getting u4 you substitute, you will get v2. If you get V2, substitute another V2. Like that, it will go. It's going like a chain. Okay. Now, first I given U4 is equal to 0. U4, sorry, V1 is equal to 0. I got U4 is equal to 2. Now, look at here. V1 is equal to, anywhere you can start. V1 is equal to 0, U1 is equal to what? So V1, this part is 0. So U1 plus 0, U1 plus 0 equal to 3. So something plus 0 equal to 3 means U1 is 3. Or if you have doubts, U1 plus V1 equal to 3, U1 plus 0 equal to 3. That means U1 equal to 3. Simple calculation, okay. So V1 is equal to 0, U1 is equal to 3. Check on the bottom, any U1, no. Okay, next say V1 is equal to 0, U2, V1 is equal to 0, U2, then U2 plus 0, 2, that means U2 is equal to 2, U2 is equal to 2, I got here, U2, 2, so that I will get the other values, okay. Now V1 is equal to 0, U3, see, U3 plus 0, sorry, U3 plus what, tell me, 0, this is 0, U3, so 0, 7, so this is 7, this is 7, so all the U1, U2, U3 values I got. If we are able to get all the U1, V1 values, then the 70% is done, but we need to find out the value here, okay. Now there is a technique for this also, I hope everybody understood how to find out U1 values. Now I am going to do this value. Now see, U4 plus V2 equal to 1. U4 is 2, 2 plus V2 equal to 1. Now V2 is equal to 1 minus 2. Whatever be this side is going, when it's going to that side, it become negative. So 1 minus 2. So V2 is minus 1. V2 is equal to minus 1. V2 is equal to minus 1. So I got V2 is equal to minus 1. V2 is equal to minus 1. Now let me teach you a simple technique. What is the final answer? 1 minus 2. What is the final answer? 1 minus 2. V2 is equal to 1 minus 2. What is this 1 minus 2? This minus this. 1 minus 2. So the technique is this side minus this side. So be careful, be observe. Okay, don't solve each and every question by taking pen and paper. Din. Okay, 1 minus 2 minus 1. 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 7. What is that? 3 minus 7 minus 4. Okay, next day 7 minus 7, 0. 5 minus 2, 3. Next day 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2 minus 1, 1 minus 2 minus 1. Deal. Okay, my dear friends. Okay, so we got all the V1, V2, U1, U3 values. That means we have done 70% is over. Now my dear friends, the remaining is just peanuts. Okay, simple only. Okay, now let me do. Okay, in the exam you should in the exam, but you should show in a big picture, because there is no space here. I am doing in a simple way. Okay, so F1, F2, we have 5 columns. Okay, we have 5 columns. Next I am going to write Cij matrix. What is that? Cij matrix I am going to write. So I am going to choose this color. Okay, Cij matrix. Actually there are 3 matrix. First is Cij. From the Cij matrix you are going to deduct Ui plus Vj matrix. Then you are getting Dij matrix. This is what we are supposed to find out. So there are 3 matrices. First one is Cij matrix. Okay, F1, F2, F3, F4. Okay, now look at here. Okay, F1, F2, F3, F4. F1, F2, F3, F4. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. F1, F2, F3, F4, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5. Okay, symbol, F1, F2, F3, F4, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5. Okay. Now filling values is very, oh my goodness. Filling values is very simple. Erasing completely. Okay. Yes. Simple. Okay, this is the toughest. People say this is the toughest part. Now we are going to we are going to find out CAJ. CAJ means symbol. Wherever there is allocation, 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 there is allocation. It we convert into star. We convert into star. So in the first there is allocation here, star, 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 star. Okay. Now in the 1 6 there is a, yeah, there is allocation here, there is allocation here, this is also star. Then F2 W3, F2 W3, F2 W3, there is a star here. Then F2 W3, F2 W4, there is a star. F2 W4, there is a star. F3 W5, there is a star. I think these are the things. Okay, these are the last first column, full column, second last, third 1 8 5 8. Yes, the number of allocation is 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 values are there. Now this is what CAJ matrix we are going to find out. What is the rule number 1? So wherever there is allocation, simply put star, and the remaining place keep the remaining value. Okay, what is the remaining value? 4 6 8 9. That means this value 4 6 8 9. Okay, then okay, here it is 10 and here it is 8. Now 11 20 40, next 9 14 16, 9 14 16. Okay, the remaining is supply. Okay, so first matrix is over, Cij is over. Actually in the exam you should show Cij in a half a page. On the bottom you should show ui plus vj another half a page. Next page you should show dij, but here there is a there is a problem with the space. So I'm just going to take this. Next I need to find out what I need to find out, ui plus vj matrix. I need to find out ui plus vj matrix. Okay, for finding ui plus vj, so I'm using some technique here. I'm using some symbol technique. Wherever there is star is star, star is always star. Star is always star. Actually ui plus vj matrix we need to do a lot of computation from outside, but nothing required. Okay, now symbol technique. Look at here, what is u1? U1 is 3, u2 is 2, 3 2, u3 is 7, u3 is 7. So 3 2 7. Wait, u1 is 3. Okay, I'm just changing the color. It is 3 2 7. Just to keep here, 3 2 7. Then u4 is 2. u4 is 2. u4 is 2. u4 is 2. See, u1, what I did, u1 is 3, u2 is 2, u3 is 7, u4 is 2. So 3 2 3 2 7 2, 3 2 7 2, 3 2 7 2. Now another technique is v1 is 0, v1 is 0, keep 0 here. v2 is minus 1, keep minus 1 here. v3 is minus 1, keep minus 1 here. v4 is 3, v4 is 3, v5 is minus 4, So v1 0, V2 minus 1, V3 minus 1, V4 3, V5 minus 4. Okay, V4 minus 5. Now we need to find out the remaining value. Okay, actually this matrix is called Ui plus Vj. In the textbook it take a lot of big steps. They computed something like anything in a complex way. Now we are going to do simple way. Look at here, 3 plus minus 1. Tell me, 3 plus minus 1, it is 2. Next day, 3 plus minus 1, it is 2. Next day, 3 plus 3, it is 6. It is 6. Next day, 3 plus minus 4, 3 plus minus 4, it is minus 1. Minus 1. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Next day, 2 plus minus 1, it is 1. It is 1. Next day, 7 plus minus 1, 7 plus minus 1, it is 6. Next day, 7 plus minus 1, it is 6. 7 plus 3, 10. 7 plus 3, 10. Next day, 2 plus minus 1. 2 plus minus 1, it is 1. Next day, 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3, it is 5. 2 plus 3, it is 5. It is 5. Next day, 2 plus 4, it is 2 plus 4, it is minus 2. Okay, done. The last step, simple. The last step I am going to do, the last step, last step is Dij. I am going to write here Dij. Okay, now so first step, what we have done, Cij we have done, then we have done Ui plus Vj. Last step, we need to find out Dij. Dij equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. What is the last step? Yeah, Dij equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. Ui plus Vj. This is the last step, Ui plus Vj. Okay, now I am erasing. Okay, this is the value which we copied. Simple things. Okay, now it's not rocket science. It is not rocket science, my dear friends. The last step. Okay, if you are able to do like this, it is done. Okay, question will not come beyond of this. Okay, now Dij is equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. Oh, what is this? Simply complex. Simply look at here, 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. This is 2. Next day, 6 minus 2. It is simply 4. Next day, 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. It is 2. Next day, 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1. 9 minus plus. So it is 10. Next day, 10 minus 1. It is 9. Next day, 8 minus 8. 8 minus 8. It is 0. Next day, 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6. 5. Next day, 20 minus 6, 14. Next day, 40 minus 10, 30. 40 minus 10, 30. Next day, 9 minus 1, 9 minus 1, 1. 9 minus 1, 8. Next day, 14 minus 5. 14 minus 5, I think in 9. Okay. Next day, 16 minus 2. 16 minus 2, it is 18. Now look at here, all the values, listen, all the Dij values are greater than or equal to 0. 0 comes, no problem. Since all Dij value greater than or equal to 0, the solution is optimal. The solution is optimal means this is the best, optimal or optimal. Okay, and the optimal, I will do one more question where we are getting optimal answer, and the optimal cost of transportation. Optimal cost of transportation, optimal cost of transportation is given below. Optimal cost of transportation is given below, where you should write origin, destination, origin, destination, number of units, origin, destination, number of units, per unit cost, total cost. Okay. Now the answer which we tested, the answer which we got here, our answer which they given with the question is the optimal, So F1W1, so you have to write F1W1 20 units at a cost of 3. 20 into 3 it is 60, 20 into 3 it is 60. Then F2W1 4 units, F2W1 4 units at a cost of 2, 4 into 2 8. Like this, finally you should prove that it is 267. This is the best. Okay, so this is what modified distribution method people say this is the most toughest one. Okay, now we are going to do one more question on modified distribution method, so that you are going to be an expert in this area. Thank you very much. We will be doing the next question in the coming video.